wanna play. These three words, they're the ones that I live by. With bug eyes, there's nothing that he can't find. We all fly, don't give Buckman the stink eye. Do or die, Schmuel Buckman's an old guy. Schmuel rock and roll, Schmuel rock and roll. Go toe to toe with Buckman, he will eat your freaking soul, no doubt. It's Schmuel rock and roll, it's Schmuel rock and roll, Schmuel rock and roll. We get bucked with Buckman, we know you're up to something.
Let's transition on over. Hopefully my audio is working. But we'll find out right now. Yes, it is. So, I gotta turn that up so I can hear myself. And we are aces, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. How's everybody doing? And it's me, it's Schmuel Buckman. I have no idea why that grid is coming out the way it is, but we'll deal with it. All right. Let's say hello to the chat before we get rolling here. We've got Premium, High Premium, and start the show. I can't listen to another minute of Mommy. I can't argue. Mommy and I, that was some setup. Today, I felt bad for Pat Dixon. So I should probably send him the link, but we'll see. I'm Josh Jenny fan. Will you reach out to Lev Furstein and see if he will come on Schmuel Talk? Don't know who he is. But sure. You gotta clue me in on who the guy is, and then we'll go from there. Let's just see. Echo Pineapple is here. He's here because Baumert told him he had to leave. Baumert is here, and very cool. More Echo Pineapple. Jeff Closer's in the room. Ashley Cummings Yoga. Hello, Ashley Cummings Yoga. I'm not going to do that, James. I'm not banning Ashley, no matter what you say. What is this? What's up? You look like a picnic table cover suffering from low blood sugar. You like my shirt? This is, I was grabbing shirts today, and when I picked this one, I was like, this is going to look like shit on stream, but I went for it anyway. All right. All right, guys. Membership, super chats, subscriptions. We are looking for subscriptions. That's the big thing. I think we have about 840, 835, somewhere in that vicinity. So it'd be nice to get up, or 940, I should say. Be nice to get up to that 1,000 streams thing. I'm going to reach over and we're going to enable face tracking. So you can see my joyous face, you poor guys. All right, now, I really was not planning to do this show tonight at this time, but decided since it would work, I was gonna go with 6, and then Husey was going on, and I was like, I didn't feel right, like, going against him. Hold on, let's see if that works better. Yeah, who knows? All right. And so, they did that. Schmuel, what's the number I want to call in? We have not gotten that fixed yet. So I'm using a phone to do it with. And I can't seem to get get it to work. I could use like a, what do you call it? A Google phone or something, but I want to have a phone, and so people can leave massages and stuff. So we'll go from there. But it'll be here soon, and we'll have a number. All right, Young Old Vibes. I've heard Young Old Vibes is a star in our Dabbleverse. So let's let me move over here a little bit. I want to see. I just have to pull this up. Da 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 da. All right, let's move over here. And on days like today, when I have to work, and have to work like today, it takes me a little while to get started here because I am totally not in the right frame of mind. So let's just pull this up. So I guess there's been a lot going on in the Dabbleverse this week. And pretty interesting stuff. I want to talk a little bit about Ethan and Scarlet and Mersh, Cumia, and whatnot. But let's talk first to the chat a little bit, and let's see where we are here and see what you cats are thinking about. Hold on. I wrote. All right, there we go. I had to find my list of names. The two crazy kids being Scarlet and Mersh, Scarlet and Ralph, or Mersh and the other guy. What's his name? Ethan and Scarlet, Mersh and Ice Dancer, right? That was the those are the relationships of the moment. But let's go there. Yeah, I guess you picked it out. I don't talk about it very much. Decline host, but Schmuel has lost a lot of weight. Some of the photos from 24, I've forgotten how he was even fat. Yeah, I was pretty fat. I don't know, about 70, 75 pounds more than I am now. And taken a long time, but it's been worth it. And I'm really, what do you call it? I've been fat and I've been thin, and I prefer being thin, but I still have, I don't know. I would like to say I'm 5'8", but I think the reality is that I've shrunk. So I'm probably like 5'7", and I weigh like, the scale this morning was 175, so I think that's still way too fat, but the great news is in the Dabbleverse, I'm svelte compared to everybody else. So there we go. Yes, we have the duck hat tonight. The Aussie hat is missing somewhere. And MGD is here. Hi, MGD. Let's just say. Wait. Me too, Ashley. You broke Little Balmer's heart. Ashley broke Balmer's heart. Wow, Ashley's breaking hearts all over. So the Ashley news is Ashley is going to Hackamania, so I've been told. The question is, will she drive with Dave Sarah? That's what we're trying to find out. Because currently, Dave is perfectly happy to drive Ashley, but he insists on smoking in his car. So we'll have to see whether Ashley will put up with that. MGD. Why, hello, Mr. Buckman. Hello, Magdalena. I think you and I have to have a sit down and talk about this shit food you're eating. Most of it I admire, but when you put ketchup in your hot dogs, that's like you got to do something. You can't be doing that. You got to grow up. That's like little kid stuff. It's like more sugar on top of the already sugar. Young old vibes. Smoking in the car is a no. Well, it's his car, so I mean he can do what he wants. But he's just saying, like, I'm happy to drive you, but I will be smoking in the car. He is going to have the windows open, though, but I don't think that really matters. I know that my wife won't get in my car because of the cigar smoke smell. But I just bought some stuff, and I've got the ozone generator, and I am working on hopefully one of these weekends I will sit and try to get all the smoke smell out of the car and then quit. And I've been promising that I would quit smoking cigars, and I have been given until I return from Hackamania. And apparently, if I'm not quit by then, I will be living in the shed in the backyard. So we can't have that happen, right? All right. Let's pop into some stuff here. Decline host. I heard Moody hit Ice Dancer in the eye or something. Ice Decline host. I gotta tell you, some shit's pretty funny because I see Mersh, willingly say shit about people that I'm pretty sure that he knows is not true or iffy, or any of those things, and he was very hurt by Moody suggesting that Ice had a black eye, and I don't know, man. It always feels like a little bit disingenuous to me that these guys complain. Like, Mersh has zero problem telling me I'm some kind of pedo protector and covering for this and covering for that and other shit. But Moody, is that a hair or... All right. And Moody did that, so he got all bent. He got all bent out of shape about that. Like, it wasn't right, it wasn't fair. And I think that was a little bit... I don't know. Again, disingenuine. I love to use Chad's words. The disingenuine is one of my favorites. But, what are you going to do? It is what it is. So, did she have a black eye? I don't know. So, there we go. Mint, we have to talk about you at some point tonight. Apparently, you've become highly vitriolic, and what used to be fun is now no longer fun. Doesn't affect me, but these are the things that I'm hearing. So, you do cover for Baumer, Schmuel. You have to. I do. I let Baumer. I was going to say slide. I let Baumer slide. Can't even speak tonight. And there she is. Bro. There you go. Look, we know you did. I mean, I know you didn't get a black eye. I know it wasn't there. And Moody probably shouldn't have said anything, but still, it's like we feel like we I shouldn't say I feel like it. I felt like it was like, based upon stuff Mersh has said, I didn't think it was as big of a deal. And I kind of also thought that maybe it Streisand affected it a little bit, because I didn't even know about it until I saw Mersh talk about it. Mint Diggity, I'm too toxic. We'll talk about that. Vitriolic was the word that I heard. Vitriolic. Declinos, I blocked Balmer. Nothing worse than a chat cheerleader. He thinks everyone is great. Yeah, he's just like me. We think people are great too. So, or I think people are great. I'm using the universal we, which apparently upsets Chow. Here's some interesting questions. Harry Dunn. Is Pogue alive? And Balmer, I'm sorry, I can't be more like Buckman. Most people can't be more like Buckman, so don't feel bad about it. Right. All right. So let's go here. People treat Balmer like a friend because he super chats. Echo called him funny one time. Like what? I don't necessarily see the shows that Balmer is on. I think you're an MLC guy, right? Or TSN. In person, Balmer's hilarious. Oh yeah, I've heard him call into NLO, so he's pretty good there. So glad you guys are such moral people for alleged abuse victims. I think that's a really great way to stick it to someone you have disagreement with. People, moral people. I don't understand. I'm trying to figure out. I don't understand what you're trying to say there. Maybe you could reframe it a little bit. And I don't understand why my headset is not doing what it needs to be doing. It's blasting. You hit the mute button, and it doesn't matter how much you adjust the sound. So there we go. I wasn't hit, retard. We know you weren't hit. That's the point. The point is that you weren't hit, but are people is Mersh getting upset at saying that when you weren't hit disingenuous because he's said things about other people, me, that are also not true. But there we go. So funny, Rochi, the first chat out of the box today was to ban you, but we would never ban Rochi. Love the rubber ducky hat. It is the Akron Ducks minor league baseball team. And one Raymond DeVito informed me that Akron was the rubber capital of the world, and that's where the name comes from. So there you go. All right, let's just do this. K-Murph, was he thinking up some Schmuel Buckman beef? I don't know, he was thinking it up. It was Cumia related. So who knows where we are. All right, I have a time clock tonight where we want to get this thing rocking and rolling. I did send Mr. Hughes the link. Panhandler's got the link. A shit ton of people have the link. So, of the regulars. So, where's my wrench? I have no idea. I'm sure Echo will give you one, if that's what you really need. Schmuel, someone said you already picked out outfits for Hackamania. Dude, I pick out outfits the day before I do anything. I gotta say, so Hackamania, looking forward to it. Plan on having a great time. Like the idea of a poker tournament and all that. But a costume contest for adult men, it feels a little feminine. I don't know how else to say it. Like, the fuck? Who wants to be in a fucking costume contest as an old man? But, you know, I don't get it. I guess I don't make the rules. I don't know where the idea came from, and maybe I'm missing something. But I will not be engaging in a contest, a costume contest. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Echo Pineapple. I don't have access to YouTube. I can't give him a wrench. I'm sure you can give him one on wherever you are, your channel. That would be cool. Well, Cumia is going to be there. Yes, he is. Cumia will be there, and so will many others. I think what's pretty funny is about Cumia. Cumia really does not. He goes to these things, but he does. You got to understand. I mean, he does not participate with the low-level folks like myself. But that is like, I'm sure I'll see him, but wouldn't do it. All right. I threw up after Kinky Loco. Kinky Loco is OG, really good guy. Schmuel, come on, get you a Karmic leather jacket and some sunglasses. Bookman I can't do it. Karmic is on my list of people tonight, and I was trying to I don't know what the fuck is wrong with my system here tonight. There we go. 7:28. I wanted to start going through the names at 7:30. So I will do that. And this, I just wanted to do a little chat for all of us so that we could get familiar. And, well, here we go. All right. So, in the last week, this is the list I'm running through, right? Ethan, Ralph, Scarlet Hampton, Kevin, Brennan, Mersh, Stuttering John, Anthony, Cumia, Karmicx, and Joey C. Am I missing anyone that we need to give an opinion on? I gotta tell you this. Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. I don't know. Look, I don't want to be making fun of people, but what can I say? Sonic is like, I don't know, it just feels like a kid's game. I can't do it. Takumi, I've met him. I mean, I've met him, but he's not, like, I don't really the kind of person that hangs out and talks to these guys. It's not my thing. I prefer going, like, there's other people I like to hang out with. So, let's go on here. Cumia is an MLC chat. That makes Kevin a PDF too. I'm calling Corey Feldman. There you go. One of the other names. I think the Corey Feldman thing is such a fucking asshole. And all right, I'm gonna do. I am going to send one more link out, and then we are going to commence with the festivities, because it looks like I'm going to be alone, and we can get through this. You and me, guys. You and me. But here we go. Let's make sure we've got it. Let's send this out and type in if you're bored. There we go. Didn't spell it right, but then that's the ticket. All right. Mersh is tinking up a list for the PD right now. Thinking. You mean typing? Penny and the Big Dork. What about him? Schmuel. Was Schmuel dressed like Boomhauer? It is. Declinos. Did Mersh even buy you a game with the Switch ice dancer? What game, if so? I think she put it in there, actually. And are we talking about Blind Molly? Don't know who Blind Molly is, but fan of blind people. Magdalena, MGD. I have a dress phobia. I get trapped in them and panic. I could see that. I don't wear them, but I could. I don't, and I also don't wear. I'm not a robe guy. Like a bathroom robe or anything. And Mrs. B bought me one because she wanted me to, like when we go swimming and stuff, or at the pool, and I have to admit that I could become a robe guy, but I do wear shorts on underneath it. And everything is like giving me a hard time today. I have no idea why, but well, look at that. Is that Stevie the Gypsy? Is that Stevie Lowe? Because who knows? Who knows? There we go. And the countdown has has begun. All right. My fat fingers fucking stink, but not as bad as John's. And solid choice, ice dancer. Oh my God, Dave Sarah has to be Billy Murray from Kingpin. All right. Oh, look at that. Stevie Lou Comedy is here. Who's got me blocked on Twitter DMs. Yeah, we're not going to go there. I don't... We have to think about that. Stevie Lou Comedy is a stalker. Ban him. Wow. Stevie, you're not doing the well-like thing in my chat tonight, but what's his name does like you? Cigarette Jones, and particularly Premium, but Premium's a big ball washer of the MLC chat, so he's not going to say anything negative. Wouldn't want Kevin mad at him. Shorty rub, nah, I can't do that. Like a kimono or something? Nah, I got the long ones hang down below my knees. Got to cover up the ball sack that's hanging out down there. All right. Kimono for Schmuel. That would actually be pretty funny, but I'm not going to do it. Where was the call one number we were promised? Well, you weren't promised, but other people were, and it's coming. We're working on it, and I got a phone. My mic is overmodulating again, so I can turn it down. How about we do that? I'll lower the gain a bit and see if that helps. And thank you for your assistance in that area. And I don't know, can you still hear me? It's a black Elvis-like costume. He can't find something close. We got that one. Schmuel, what is your favorite slur? I have many. David Sarah would be fabulous. David would look great in a kimono. So, let's go. I'm not banning Stevie Lou because he would like that. So I am not doing that unless he said something. Oh, God. Stevie, don't be a dick, right? I mean, you're an adult man, right? I don't fucking understand. I'm losing my patience with dealing with like immature adult men right? Like I honestly, I don't get it. I don't get it. It's like the Joey C kind of thing. It's like you never grow up, and it's all like high school. Ashley, oh my god, and Stevie, I wish that I could understand what your thing is. Do you just like to be a dick? Is it like you want to be hated or disliked or whatever it is? Because it's working, and I put up with you because it doesn't really matter to me too much, but I really shouldn't be letting you insult one of my favorites. So, all right, Stevie, you're welcome to listen, but you will not be able to message us for about 10 minutes. So I think that should work. There we go. And Ashley, I stuck up for Stevie. I've stuck up for him in the past because he doesn't usually do a lot of shit. But there we go. Here, I don't know who you're asking that to. Roy Cohn. Ashley's nuts. May very well be, but that's not the issue here. And there we go. Stevie Lou is free. And the Schmuel von Baumermert. All right. And oh, I got it. I fucking didn't pick this up, but I just got it. Where are we? I'm so sorry. I missed it. Here we go. Easy, 1, 2, 3. Here's a litmus test. Are you still a wrestling fan? Boom, 100%. I was never a wrestling fan. I didn't know why you were asking. And then I just realized what you're saying, right? Yeah, if you're a wrestling fan and you're over 30, something's fucking wrong with you. That's all I can say. So I got it. I have no idea what FSL means. I expect the same energy next time someone's mean to me. Well, it depends upon. It has to reach a certain level, and it also has to be a certain person. So I don't really mind people being mean to each other, but when it's just continual and trolling, like and spammy, then we have to deal with it. And the other thing is Stevie Lou likes to send me DMs and has me blocked from responding to them. So I don't feel really guilty about it. Let me just go here and handle. There we go. Wow, this is fun. All right, enjoying myself. Wouldn't be surprised, but we won't be hearing from them. They ain't gonna be shopping here no more either. And right, she's been saying for months that Stevie is stalking her. She's fucking nuts. Look, she has reason to do it because somebody was doing stuff and she was told it was Stevie. And I defended Stevie and said that he wasn't doing it. But at the same time, he can be an asshole. So there we go. The immaturity of that actually made me laugh, though. Very funny. All right. Yeah, he sends you DMs that you can't respond. Yes. It says, so it'll be like, fuck, I should just read it. I put down, oh, there it is. Put down my phone, not sure what it is. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Sorcerer Gypsy. $1.99. Never trusted that guy. Happy spring. Welcome, Sorcerer. Thank you for your $1.99. I hope you encourage other people to do this, to do that as well. We are, for Flat Cat Jessica, we are talking about Mr. One Stevie Lou. Tommy Jordan gifted 10 Schmuel Bachman memberships. Tommy, thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it. Make sure you got your membership thing on. And let's see, K-Muff. Wow. Mr. Derek. Bobo Black Sheep. Oh, man. Lots of people. 10 of them. Oh, look. Brian Landon's test team received a gifted membership. So thank you, Brian. Thank you to Tommy and Brian Landon, because we love these guys. Ashley got a membership. Cool. Stevie gets blamed for everything. He does, but he doesn't really help himself in doing anything to limit that. But again, Tommy, thanks for the gifted memberships. I need to hold on, kids. We're going to give this one a shot since my guest bailed on me, and I want to see if I can get somebody else. And why is he not coming up? Probably because I have the wrong goddamn name. All right, let's do it this way. We will go here. Ding, da, ding, da, ding, da, dee, da, dee. I'll do a bop, 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 bop. Da, da, da. And I just popped out another one of our friends the link, and let's see if he can make it. Because I kind of wanted to, I think maybe I'm being left alone because I kind of wanted to talk shit tonight, and I was hoping to have someone join me in doing that, but I think they don't want to do that. So there we go. All right, cool. All right, let's get rocking and rolling here. All right, so we got 83 people in the room. Big W's here, and all right, W's going to try to hop on, but he's driving home. But who accused Stevie? Conversation for later. Immediate seek shelter in a safe location. We are in a safe location, and guys, we got Tommy Jordan saying heal. Come on, chat. 1 for Tommy, yes. 2 for Tommy, no. Sorcerer Gypsy, Roy Cohn is definitely Stevie Lou. Good call, could be. I don't know. Flat Cat J, nobody accused him of anything. Schmuel just timed him out for his immaturity. Yes. Turn down your mic and get rid of the creepy cam. Sorry, Norwood. This cam is the cam. So I think what I will do is probably lower the light a little bit, and there we go. All right. It looks like either they haven't come up or I'm missing super chats. So let me get in here and get those. We got Hillux Driver for $5. Thank you, Hillux Driver. Buck, what's your agenda in 3 words? Shit. So Tommy, if you can follow along, I'm gonna send you the link, buddy. But you gotta you can't spurg out on me, because I'm gonna have to toss you if that happens. And I keep having to toss you, and I feel bad about it, but the TOMMY. I guess I had to hit the plus button because this is the way it is. Magdalena, sausage on a plate with a toasted baguette is not a hot dog, Schmuel. Different condom rules. Send Panny the link. Panny has had the link since earlier. He is choosing not to come on. That's up to him. I'm sorry, MGD, but ketchup does not go on sausage, kielbasa, anything. All it is, it's just sugar and a bunch of chemicals. It's disgusting. So there we go. And why am I getting so many? Let's put you on do not disturb and learn how to do that. Ian Birdson, I heard this is where the olds hang out. Pretty cool place, yeah. We have old and young. We have beautiful. We have the gentas and the flat cats. We have the flexible. We have the Ashleys. We have also, and we have lovely Latanya from Vegas. I sent Tojo the link, so we'll see if he pops in. All right. I don't know who Ashley or Stevie the Gypsy is, and I don't know why I put that up, so we'll leave that alone. Send Decline Host a link. Decline Host is welcome to come on, but not tonight. One night I think we're going to have, if we can get him, I'd like to get Decline Host, Unban Just Any Fan, Malware Scan, and I can't remember who the other guy is, on all at one time, because I'd like to investigate this trolling thing and see what their what their deal is, right? Like, I want to see why they're into it. All right, so we put this one up already. MGD, sausages on a plate with a toasted baguette, not a hot dog. Correct. Still ketchup, no, gone. Got to be an adult. You got to use mustard, and there's a million different kinds of mustard that could make it a fantastical adventure. All right, so there we go. Give me one in the chat for yeah, two for no. All right. The camera's fine. That's just the way Schmuel looks. I do. I have yeah, the camera is it's an Osmo Pocket 3. If you guys know what that is, you can look it up, and it's really meant for like outside, but I'm using it in as a webcam because it works as a webcam, and the other part of it as a webcam is it's pretty goddamn fantastic compared to the regular webcams I have. Yes, seriously, Schmuel, move to the left camera. Yes, it's a PTZ thing. It's on a gimbal. Very fucking cool. Very fucking cool. All right. So I'm going to start off with, we got you, Latanya. He's in there. Sorry. I have the screen up over here and it to keep an eye on it, and it doesn't follow along. All right. Here we go. Oh, wait. One of my favorites. Jesus Christ. There we go. Horseradish rules. Nothing like a really, really nice prime rib. Some beautiful horseradish. Delicious. All right. Clean your mouth, Opie. I'm nostalgic for a golden, spicy brown mustard all of a sudden. Yeah, golden is probably pretty much a go-to mustard, I would say. Like it a lot. And I get like with mustards, I'm just one of those people that just gets fucking, what's the word that I'm looking for? I get stuck on something and then I could eat it for like 3 weeks. But like Dijon mustard, I got stuck on for a while. And I was like, everything had Dijon mustard. And then one day I was out of it and I had Gouldens. I'm like, this is great. So, Gouldens is fantastic. Ham and Swiss, Gouldens brown, ham and American, mayo. So these are the rules. And If you don't know them, I will teach them to you. Some great prime rib joints in Vegas. Yeah, well, I told the missus to make reservations at Barry's, and I think that they have it there. Grey Poupon. I think Grey Poupon is overrated. I bet you if you take Grey Poupon, and if I took a spoonful of Grey Poupon, put it on a plate, you didn't see what the name was, and I took a spoonful of Trader Joe's Dijon, put it on a plate, and had you do both, you would not be able to tell the difference between the two. So there we go. Wait. What is this? Somebody said SB is definitely a mustard guy, and 100%, but that's usually what's in the back of his pants. So I would imagine that judging by all the alcohol he drinks and the fucking insures and all that shit, he has gray poop like that. And as a matter of fact, when I was in the Air Force, a guy named Steve Thomas, who I do believe is no longer with us, could not eat mustard because it looked like baby shit, and he couldn't get over it. So we never got to try him. All right. Be a man, just pour some pepper into a bottle of plain mustard. For what? You like my breaks for lighting a cigar? All right. Condiment talk. Condiment talk is fun. Look, all week long you've been talking about Ava and Waddling Dan and Stuttering John and all these other people. I mean, come on. Little condiment talk, change things around. Pretty fucking good here. And we have, speaking of condiments, it is a passion of mine. And somebody in here was asking the question, next up, Hellman's or Miracle Whip. And if you've been following me on Twitter, you will know that I have insulted Miracle Whip already this week. It's garbage. Garbage. Just like Cool Whip. Garbage. Just like some fucking oil-based shit that somebody created in the lab. So, there we go. Wait, really? And you're not Stealth Chaos and you know this? Japan has cucumber Pepsi. That fucking sounds delicious. And whatever. And I never realized this until as I was getting older and started, like, when I became an adult and started to date, like, how many chicks do not like cucumber? Kind of fucking blew me away. And, there we go. So here he is. And let's say, Tommy, you start fucking trolling me and you're gone, buddy. I'm letting you know right now. Oh, here we go. Tommy, are you coming on screen or are you going to just jerk me off?
No.
Jesus Christ, turn down your microphone.
You're telling me to turn down my microphone? That's rude.
Am I really loud?
Huh?
Am I really loud or no?
No.
Okay, well, you just fucking drove one ear into the other side of my head and the other one back.
What?
And, Tommy.
What?
I gotta do this.
What?
There we go. I'm okay. Are you coming on screen or are you just gonna fuck around? Because I don't have time for this. Ron Cohn, what was it like fighting at Antietam? Peloponnese was more fun, but I did like Antietam.
You know what? I just got the Osmo Pocket 3 myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm loving it. But when the package first arrived, it was so light. I'm like, this is not right. This is way too light. It didn't have the damn camera in it. It just had like a little adapter bottom piece and a cloth.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, so I guess either the UPS guy stole it or the Amazon guy stole it.
Oh, wow. I think I went and bought mine at a store. Like I had it delivered to a store. But actually I think I might have bought it at Best Buy because I was I don't remember why, but there was a reason. I had heard something similar to what you're saying. So, but I really like it. I like it a lot. And there's a 4 coming out pretty soon, which is going to do more stuff. But have you gotten an attachment to wear it yet?
No, I'm trying to figure out how to live stream with it. I had to hook it up to my phone and live stream with it.
You can't.
How come you're not freaking out that I'm a cup of coffee, man?
You can't. You cannot cook. You cannot hook it up to your phone to stream.
No, you can. You can. You can. I saw a video on it. It's like a workaround. If I figure it out, I'll let you know how about that.
Yeah, let me know. I've tried and I can't. I can't do it. And you know,
You're on. Let's be honest.
I haven't been able to figure out how to plug it in and I can do it on a tablet and I can do it on a computer, but I cannot do it on my phone. My phone will not let me live stream. So, all right. You ready to what do you call it? You ready to talk some shit?
Nah.
Oh, what are you trying to be a nice guy? You don't want to get tossed out anymore?
Yeah, I'm a good egg now.
Oh, yeah.
I just came out. I thought this whole cup of coffee would piss you off and drive you crazy, and it's not. You know, it's not really having that effect. I like that. So you accept me now as a cup of coffee?
The night that you can, it's not about you being a cup of coffee, Tommy. It's about time and place. I don't remember. I think we were talking about something even minorly or relatively serious the last time you came on, and that was why. And I get annoyed easily at a lot of shit that I don't necessarily mean to get annoyed at, but you know, whatever.
That's why we're part of the Buckamaniacs. You know? I would change you if I could. Schmuel Buckman.
That's all right. I mostly don't give a fuck, but I don't mind the cup of coffee nearly as much as I do you fucking switching stuff.
Oh, so you're not a fan of Ava, I assume?
Very funny. We have our beef. I think Ava. I think other than like just trolls, Ava is. I think Ava's the only other person I have banned in here. So there we go.
With that, you definitely both have your beef.
Let me ask you a question. What do you think? You think it's good to settle these beefs or to let them linger?
I think it's good to settle the ones that never really had any like real reason to begin with in the first place. Like me and Final Boss, we had a beef for no reason. Settle that. Yeah, I think it's good to settle if you can, but not to do it and not to do it like for your YouTube career. Not to be like, oh, let me settle with this guy because I want to get on his show or something like that. It has to be genuine, Schmuel. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because what do you call it? Husey is busting my balls to like settle beefs that I have. I don't really only have it with like two people. Speaking of which, here he is. Your ears must have been burning, Mr. Hughes.
No, just my dick and balls. Great intro.
What's up, Husey? Thank you for the tool.
Yo, Dojo. What's up?
I'm gonna come back on.
How was your show tonight, Husey?
You guys keep controlling my mouth, and I don't like that. It's kind of like.
We're not controlling it.
Yeah, you are. You see, you just did it again.
Oh, how do we control it? When we talk, your mouth moves?
Something with, I don't know, it's the eye filter you're using. It's permeating through my damn computer and controlling my avatar. It's pissing me off. Goodbye. I'll come back.
Am I too loud?
It's a little bit modulated, yeah.
Too loud since you entered the Dabbleverse. That's what we love about you. Never fix it.
And is that any better?
It's still a little high. I'd say drop it down at least 3.
All right. I will do that because I love you and I want to make sure that you're happy.
Perfect. You sound wonderful.
How's that? Is that any better?
It's terrible. You ruined it. You had it and then it's gone.
Are you serious?
No.
Oh, God. It's very hard. How was your show tonight? I tuned in for a little bit and it was, it seemed to have gone off the rails a little bit.
Yeah, it did. It was, Bob was in and out a lot, and it was good to have like a conversation without it being like fights, because we also had a good one the other day. It was me, Trucker Randy, and Lemmy, and he's very mellow, so it was good low energy vibes.
Yeah, I what do you call it?
Are attracted to children.
Yes, 100%. So what do you call it? Good. So you didn't have any fights. You bring me on, but you bring me on with people that I tend to fight with. So that's why I've demurred a couple of times, because I don't want to get into fights.
Yeah, fighting's getting. See, the thing is, fights get people talking, but it does get boring as well.
Well,
So-
it gets tiring being in them. Hence why I block people, or have blocked Ava, because it's like, it's all it is a fight. Everything is a fight, so it's just not worth doing anymore.
She has said to me many times that she actually wants to end fights with you because you two used to get along pretty well.
Yeah, that ship has sailed, at least for the moment. I mean, possibly in the future we can pick it up, but for right now, it's going to stay where it is. So, but I'm waiting for her and Dan to have a fight. That's what I think is coming next.
I think so. Because the thing is, because I'm a Dan guy, the kid and I have pretty much always got along since we first locked eyes. But no offense, but the thing about that is, I think what's happening is Dan is trolling Stuttering John's critics by with the overpraise. But these people seem to think that Dan genuinely believes it. Like, Dan knows that fucking Stuttering John doesn't like save the world when he walks in the room and all that shit.
Does he? Do you think?
Yeah,
I think he's totally legit. I think this is he's an honest character, and he's saying what he really believes.
I think Dan does like Stuttering John because this is one of the things about the dab, bro, is that I'm never taking sides on anything. I will fucking if I have a problem with someone, it's because of my interactions with them. It's not because one of the bigger shows says, okay, today we don't like fucking Harland Williams, so we're all going to block Harland Williams. Although we are all going to turn against the ice dancer. She said a horrible thing in my chat today. She says Coldplay are better than Oasis, so she is scum, and I'm sticking by that forever. Like,
That's a way to get yourself evicted pretty quickly. So I agree with you. Listen to this. That's why you blocked Ava. You've changed the reason a million times, Schmuel. The reason why I blocked Ava was because of the striking in the beginning. What's happened since has just there are more reasons in addition to that one. So there you go. But whatever you want to think, I'm happy with that. I don't really care. And no, I mean, it's just like I get, because you don't like feuds, you don't like to be in them, and you want to settle them. And I just don't see any point in, it's like, if I have a problem with somebody, I want to have, not that I want to have the problem, but I don't see the need to settle it. And what you said is what I said, which is my problem with like Dan or whatever, it's because I don't like him. It's not because somebody told me to do it or because he's, sucking up to Stuttering John or any of that stuff. It's a problem with the guy.
I will say that I've never understood Dan's problem with you. Like, it did seem like he came in very hot once and it never fucking went away or turned off, is what I meant to say.
Yeah, well, I think in the Dabbleverse is people get used to, like, a guy like him, he talks shit, and then it's like, ho, 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 it's all funny, well, and that's, I'm a person that holds a grudge.
No shit.
I just fucking can't help it. And look, whatever. I don't particularly like the way the guy does what he does, but I'm also, he talks a lot of shit, and I just like after the second Atlantic City, he was gonna get the next one. He was gonna have party buses, and we were gonna go to a strip club, and he was gonna have all this stuff. He didn't do shit. Every time somebody put something on, he could do it better. Oh, this is the way you could do it, and nothing ever happens to it, and the other, the reverse of the big show thing is you shouldn't like shows because you don't like them. not because they're doing well or they're doing poorly. And it seems like this attack on Kevin and Carl and Shuli and Melton and stuff is really, it comes across as just being jealous.
Well, to be honest, and again, I'm anti-strike, but I thought that he explained his problems with Brennan pretty well. I still don't understand. Wait, does Dan have a problem with Shirley?
He wants to take him down. I think Shuli was in the list of people that he told John that needed to be taken down.
Oh, well, I don't know why. He's never explained why I have a problem with Shirley. And even with Carl, I don't know why he really has a problem with him. I mean, I know that they have different opinions on stuff, but I think it's a shame. We all would do better if we all just got along in the end. Especially us titans like us. Am I right, Buckman?
Absolutely. And I wanted to take these off, but I have to lower the light, which is going to make me move. So I'm going to leave them on for a little bit. All right. I want to run down. I have a list of people I'm going to run down, and I would like your opinion. Okay. And if you don't feel like saying anything, you don't have to. I don't want to force you. But from the last week, news of the last week, people involved in the Dabbleverse in the last week. Ethan Rath. You got an opinion or a view?
Yeah, I think that I don't like that type of Southern American accent where it's like the final word of every sentence just tapers off. You know, where they go like, "Hey man, how you doing today?" It's like, nope, say the fucking word. Well, what's the toady? Hey, I gotta go get something to eat. You wanna come? Like, no, I don't know what you just said. Were you trying to say cook? Were you trying to say come? But and also this thing with him and Scarlet's fucking, it's ridiculous. And apparently, I don't even know if they did go ahead with that scene. I don't want to fucking see that shit. I just think it's right. I'm not trying to act like me and Matt Mead are fucking like best friends or anything, but I knew when those accusations came out about him, from what I know of him, I knew them accusations were bollocks. And I hopefully this doesn't happen then to Ethan. I just think it's a stupid situation, and there's certain people in life that you should avoid.
And Scarlet is number one, and Ethan is number two, or they switch places.
Well, I would say it's not even so much Scarlet, but her personality right now. I think I would not want to be near her because she could accuse you of stuff. Like she honestly, well, yeah, I would say right now she would be someone to avoid. She fucking DM'd me the other day saying that the comments in the show were, what was the term, bullyable or something like that. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Wow.
It's almost as if sometimes Scarlet is not the strongest thought process. That's just my take.
Yeah, look, Scarlet comes off to me as somebody that needs mental help, and I just feel like being around her would just be dangerous. You know, like you're going to wind up in it, at least getting booked and a mugshot taken if you're spending time with Scarlet, and you'd be lucky if you don't wind up spending a night in jail.
Yeah, probably. I just and the problem is that there's been so many people who have tried to help her out over the months, and it's like she denies it. Like, what's her name? Fucking yoga. Ashley Cummins tried to help her, and then Scarlett on the same show started yelling at her. It's like, because she's fucking trying to help you. And then Kiki has tried to help her. Matt Mead, as crazy as that was, tried to help her, and she just doesn't want it. So it's like, there you go, fuck it.
Yeah, I my thing with Matt Mead, and I actually said this to him, was I just, like, how did you see this girl, you know, acting like a snake and licking carpet at whatever that was, Content Hotel, and think, oh, this is the girl I want to fall in love with and bring home?
Well, look at all the other women that were at Content House. And he probably thought, yeah, well, I'll bang her. she's a porn star, and then he realized, oh shit, I'm stuck with her. And there's other stuff, accusations made about what was going on that we really shouldn't say on there.
Right, but all I felt was, you could just see that she was nutty from the start, and bringing her into your life and bringing her home. It'd be one thing if he did something with her at Content Hotel, but to bring that girl into your life, I don't know. It seems like you were asking for it.
Unfortunately, yeah, you're right. Like he should have known better.
Yeah, like I can't feel sorry for him, and but hopefully he'll get over it, and he seems to actually have finally,
Yeah. That's the unfortunate thing, is that all this stuff with Ethan Ralph and her has made people realize that, well, maybe he didn't do what he was accused of. Maybe we were too quick to judge and accuse and pile on. So there you go.
But we did see, look, there was the video, right, of him. He was on video doing shit. So, that's that's hard to ignore, right?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely looked bad, and shoving her was definitely crossing the line. And I'm not justifying it, but maybe there was shit going on before that where she just always caused it. So it's like tension growing. I'm not saying it's okay, but I'm just saying that we don't know specifically what went on exactly that day.
Right.
Cause, yeah.
But then, I don't know. But then would you bring that person on stream? That's the, that's like it seems like insanity.
Yeah, it really is. She's the type of, I didn't see it, but apparently when she and Ethan and Kiki all went on MLC and they had this like 2 hour long debate, apparently it was brilliant. So I can understand that, but I've kind of bored.
Wow, $5 from James Balmer at Super Tap. Schmuel, don't have that decline guy on. He's a cunt. I want to do I really wanted to do a, what do you call it? A show with Decline host, Unban Josh Denny fan, Malware Scan, right? I want to do a stream with all the trolls. Those guys particularly.
Is Malware really a troll though? I mean, because he actually, as far as I know, he's the only one that shows himself online. I've never seen what a Josh Demi fan or Decline looks like.
Interesting. I hadn't thought about that. I was more thinking about what they chat, and what they say. All right. I don't get the whole I don't get the fascination with Ethan Ralph. Like, I don't understand why he and Scarlet draw so well, like on MLC. I can't watch them for more than a few minutes without getting disgusted.
Well, I would guess it's because, not to talk about the same shit all the time, but I think most MLC people are so bored of Kevin's clip watching and stream sniping stuff that they're like, yes, this is like the old type of MLC that we loved, because he can still do the super chats and stuff with the panel on. But I think people are just bored of hearing him going, oh, look, he's talking about money again, and he's talking about his numbers again. So that's why.
But he has been doing a lot better of late. Like, his numbers are up. His super chats are up. He did get struck.
Yeah, but Brennan's numbers being up is a great thing, because he does fucking excellent.
Wow. Okay, this is the guy I couldn't remember. Ozone. How would Pacer account help unban? Hypothetically, what are you looking for? I have no idea. It's because they're fresh faces, so we'll talk about it later. Yo, Uncle Buck, your mic is awful. Is it real bad? I can't. It's hard for me to tell.
It seems really highly modulated.
All right. Bear with me 1 second, if you would be so kind, and let me hop into my settings. And normally, I'm in my office, and normally when I'm here, I stream from
Your arse.
yes, I usually use a headset. And
Yeah, your mic's off now. Still off. And the pantster is backstage. I'm gonna put my glasses on. Still off, Buckman. Okay, it's a shame that people aren't saying this because I can see panhandlers actually laughing.
What a fucking idiot. What are you doing, Schmuel? Did you mute the mic on the actual microphone?
Yeah,
Well,
it's just,
you've been over modulating the entire show, so you're doing the viewers a big favor.
he looks like Gollum. He looks
And I'm
like
sure
Gollum going to a fucking baseball game.
And I'm sure nobody's going to Photoshop that with the mic up to his mouth.
Oh my god, please, nobody Photoshop that. I hope nothing inappropriate is held up beside Buckman's face.
I can't imagine that anything would be.
There you go.
There you go.
How's that sound?
Still very loud.
You're just over modulated.
Oh, the
Not
modulation.
arguing- you're
How
not
is
arguing with
now?
Dan.
How is now?
Better, yes. Turn the
Perfect.
game down.
All right, there we go.
You're not
Sorry.
arguing. Don't use your usual tactics with Husey.
I argue with Husey. We argue all the time, but we love each other. So there's that.
Yes.
All right. My view, Ethan Ralph, waste of time. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't have any joy. I'm happy that it's working for Mersh and Kevin, but to me, oof, I can't even watch it.
Yes, I apparently he's not even that big compared to what he used to be. Apparently he used to be really big and successful, and now he's just sort of. He would be like the modern day version of Poison. They were huge in the 80s and so popular enough that they still have a big enough fan base, but nowhere near what it used to be. Hit the like button for topical references.
Gotcha. So, do neither of you guys have a wife that decides that it's very important to text you while you're streaming and letting her know?
Well, I would just turn the phone off.
So, yeah, I can't. So there we go. Thank you, Mental Man. I appreciate that. It is an
What happened to
Audio
Tommy Schmuel?
Technica AT 2020 USB mic, so don't break my balls. I'm sorry,
You're
Panhandler. Go ahead.
You're cranky today. What is going on?
Oh, fuck you. Tired of you, Panhandler. Not in the mood.
That's fair.
I don't. Yeah, and that's the thing is, it's like, to me, I guess the guy was something once, and now he just comes across to me as like a guy who's overloaded on Xanax and alcohol, and
Yeah.
just doesn't make any sense. And over time and time again, we get the you can see that he's botting to get viewers and chats and stuff, and it's just like, when does it end?
Yeah, and not to be like a fucking getting on a high horse here, but when he was arguing with Mersh and saying stuff like the way he talks about ice dancers, like get that is so like lazy insults. Like get over it.
I agree. I 100% agree. Panhandler, any thoughts on Ethan Ralph?
No, I mean, he's a huge piece of shit. That's not news. He has been a piece of shit for years. There's nothing new to talk to say about him that hasn't been said. I mean, there's been documentaries done about him too, but he's got no shame, and this is what he does, and he loves it. So, I mean, give him some sort of credit that he doesn't care what a fool or what an idiot he looks like, and it's very hard to embarrass him.
Right. But I guess I'm more asking, like, I get that, but why do people seem to respond to it?
I think he's got more people that just watch him because his life is a disaster. I don't think he has like real fans or just like what's his next fuck up's going to be. What, or when the ultimate fuck up is when, his last day, with the way he drinks and pills out and is a total mess. And not like I should talk, but he doesn't look in the best physical health. He's only 40 and he looks as old as I do.
He's younger than me? Fuck's
Yes.
sake.
Yeah, I think he's 40 or 41.
That was the
So-
other thing. When I heard that Mr. Kill Everything is almost 4 years younger than me, I was depressed. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. And I miss drinking. I would keep drinking if I could. Fuck, I'm angry. I'm a Panhandlers team now.
Yeah. I don't have the picture, but there's a picture of Ralph from 4 years ago, and in 4 years, he's aged like 20. Looks completely different.
Yeah, I honestly thought he was in his late 40s, early to mid 50s. He looks like shit, and his confidence level is strange. And that fucking video of him and Scarlet in the burger place, and the noises of the mouth and it's like, that is fucking disgusting. And I've seen her porn, and I never thought that I'd be more grossed out by how she eats a fucking burger than how she takes a fucking Yule log up her cunt.
Is she a big mouth noiser? Like,
She licks the sauces instead of dipping into it. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's how do you not even know how to use sauce? Like at least it didn't get squirted all over her face. Hit the like button.
Yeah, she's used to drinking from the tap. So
You know what I'm saying?
that's it.
what happened to Tommy, Schmuel?
So
That went
he
well.
he just walked off.
He get distracted by a pigeon and he's chasing the bird. He's like, yo, let me see them feathers, yo.
Butterfly.
I don't know. I think what happened was we were actually engaging him in a conversation and he couldn't handle it. So
Yeah.
he just bailed.
We had Kiki on the other night. I was doing a Scarlet Hampton impression, and the thing is, they say that the difference between her and Tommy is that Tommy stays on topic when he rambles, whereas Scarlet just randomly talks about fucking coasters, then CD cases, then red pen ink, all kinds of stuff. Can you guess what I looked at when I thought there?
Yeah, Scarlet. I agree with whatever super chat. She's not going to make it to 2027 with the way she's going, and I'm kind of fine with that. With the way she ruins MLC episodes constantly. So, yeah, just the verbal diarrhea. It's insanity.
So you say she ruins MLC, but I think Kevin would have her on every day if he could, with the with the amount of money he's been making.
I don't even think it's the money. I do think there's like, rarely do we see there's like that human element where Kevin kind of, I don't want to say it feels bad, but comes somewhat of, in the loosest sense of the term, protective of her a little bit, even though he exploits her. I know that doesn't really make sense, but I do think he's, as much as Kevin can be concerned about a guest, like a little bit, tiny bit, and I could be totally wrong, just my take on it. But yeah, of course, he makes money with her on, but it gets old. Like, the fans are getting a little sick of it. I know some of the people love the chaos and love her just rambling on for 15 minutes about whatever's going through her little pea brain, but it's just annoying, She just doesn't even shut up ever.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's like nobody wants her to get fucking hurt or get really sick, but it's one of those things that if you wake up tomorrow and you hear Scarlet fucking walked into the street while she was completely wasted and she's in hospital, no one's gonna go, I can't believe that. Is that true? They're gonna go, yeah, I thought that would happen.
Yeah, no, I mean, she'll die. Everybody will go, huh? And then we'll go on to the next thing. I mean, she won't be thought about again. That'll be it. And it is, sad, but whatever. Not my fucking problem.
Well, what Big Black said there in the comment is he makes a good point. in that she brings in the money for fucking Kevin, because there are certain people that I've noticed that the chat is way more live when they're on the show. So I get it. So I'm not being like, oh, why would Brennan want to have her on? That's a weird choice to do. I totally get it.
Yeah, especially with all the drama she has with all these different people, and then he manages to get whoever she's currently battling with, or whether it be Mersh or Ethan or Matt or Canoe. Yeah, so I mean, the formula is proven. It gets old. Like, just listening to her gets old. You just want to see somebody hit her in the head with a hammer.
Gets older quicker than Ethan Ralph's face. Hit the like button.
Is it like Karmic though? Is he just going to ride it until it stops bringing in money, and then he just shuts them down?
Yeah, exactly his problem. I was having this conversation the other day with I can't remember who the fuck it was. Yeah, I think it was Lemmy or $2 Dan. They look so similar, don't you agree? But they said that the problem with people like Karmic, or maybe it was Echo, or who gives a fuck who it was with? What am I telling the wrong side of the story for? But basically, his problem is that Karmic had all this interest and people like watching his show. But he then overdid it and overexpected too much of the audience. Like, he would stream. I remember somebody said he streamed 4 times in a day. Once, and it's like, what do you expect people to do?
So I want to get to Karmic in a second, but first, I just want to finish with Ethan and Scarlet. You're going to Hackamania, Husey. Panhandler, normally you go to Hackamania.
I've been once. I mean, yeah.
Would you want to see? Would you
been
want to see either one of them at Hackamania?
No. I mean, no. I wouldn't care either way. But no, I don't think Ethan brings anything. The only potential would be the drama that Ethan would cause, or the chaos with somebody. He'd start shit, he'd get drunk, he'd be pilled out, and somebody would get sick of his shit and be interested if somebody punched him. That would be the only kind of ancillary interest. It would have no effect whether I'd want to go or not. Like I said before, I don't really go for the shows or the show hosts or showrunners. Like, it's just to hang out with the few chatters that I can tolerate for a couple of minutes before I go do my own thing.
It's so crazy, and like, I've no behind the scenes information. Nearly I would say a good 70 to 80% of the people that I've spoken to that are going to Hackamania aren't going to the shows. That they're just going for the hang.
Right.
And maybe there'll be last minute purchases or whatever, but you never know.
Yeah, no, he will go check out the shows. I don't think there's anybody that just sits through every single show the entire time. Like, I popped for a few shows last year, but I don't think I stayed for an entire show, in the Sandal or whatever. So, yeah, it's the hang. That's why. Excuse me. I think AC is almost. I don't want to say better, but it's different because that's all it is. It's just a hang. There's nothing planned. You hang at the bar, or go do whatever, go gamble, or go play poker. There's no events or anything like that.
I think you can do both.
Okay.
The shows are great. I mean, the shows are great, but the hang goes on. It's Vegas. It goes on all night long. So it's like you don't have to not go to the shows to hang out. You can do both.
Right.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with this idea now of getting to meet Nicolas Cage. That would make my fucking year.
Nick Cage?
Yeah, so basically, I work for this guy who has a podcast, and he works security out at the Sapphires Club. And he said, in regards to what, Rochi? You slag. And he said that they have him and his other security guy friends have this thing they call Cage Watch. It's a group chat because Nicolas Cage lives out in Vegas, and they'd be like, Nicolas Cage is at the diner right now, and they'll send each other photographs of Nick Cage, and I've asked him include me in that, because if I find out Nicolas Cage is at the Caesars Hotel playing blackjack, I'm straight in the taxi, and I'll Tommy Jordan fucking Hackamania. I'll run up on the stage and I'll say, Everybody get the fuck out of here. Nicolas Cage is at the slot machine. What are you doing listening to fucking Schmuel talking about Stuttering John for an hour? Get the fuck out of here. There's a fire. There's Muslims.
Yeah, it's much more normal for grown men to send pictures of Nicolas Cage to each other. No, I gotcha.
It is.
100%.
Thank you.
There is no Schmuel at Hackamania. Rudy Baga. If I got to Hackamania and don't see Carl, mission accomplished. You don't see Carl. Carl doesn't hang out with the riffraff. So there you go. He's in his room preparing, or something.
I'm
So,
gonna try to have sex with Carl's wife.
Are you? I got to tell you, man. I would. There's something about her. I don't know what it is, but when you see the two of them together, it's like they seem to be like they're really in love. I don't know how else to put it. You know.
You mean like a married couple or something?
Well, I'm married, and I don't behave that way.
Yeah, but that's because your wife's married to you. Why would she want that in public?
Yep.
Are you talking about Scott?
Hey, TJ, welcome back.
Thank
Yo,
you.
yo, 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 yo.
What up, Panhandler? What up?
Tommy.
All right, so I want to move on. So, round the table really quickly. Tommy Jordan, Ethan and Ralph Hackamania. You want them or no?
Ethan and Ralph, you said?
No, I'm sorry, Ethan and Scarlet. I apologize. I'm an idiot.
I don't want Ethan or Ralph. No, they suck.
Ethan and Ralph sounds like a black porn star that Scarlett filmed with.
Yeah, I don't want people in the community to get, sexually transmitted diseases in Las Vegas. So I think I'm not saying that they have that. I just think it's best that they stay away.
Gotcha. I agree with you. Ozone puts up, not sure why anyone would pay $175 to watch these podcasts live. They can go hang out at meetups for free. Well, those of us that
it's 175.
I don't know where it might be now, but I paid.
Promo code Tojo.
I think I paid over 200 for the tickets.
So it costs more to see fucking WATP live than Bruce Springsteen.
Well, what can I tell you? But
I was telling to get the VIP tickets. They were like, nope.
Yeah. So I have the VIP tickets. The VIP tickets don't get you squat. You get a nice badge. They, and for the couple of $100, they wanted you to buy the poster last year, for another $10, which kind of blew me away. But I do it because I like getting these guys together, and it costs a lot of money to put the event on. And
support.
I get a lot of their content. I'm not a big super chatter, so I don't mind paying for it.
All right, cool. So just give me your VIP ticket. I'll swap with you.
Yeah.
You're gonna
I can't wait to see your boastful photograph with one of the guys from Jim and Them, that legendary show that everybody is a huge fan of. Panhandler, try to keep it short, but go into your top 5 favorite Jim and Them moments of the year so far.
Never heard of them until Patrick announced they were going to be on the show.
I didn't know that Jim and Them was a thing until Eccles did a show going over the lineup, or whatever call it, and he mentioned Jim and Them, and I thought he was mispronouncing something because he's from London, England.
I actually watched their show before I entered the DV.
Really?
They're very
I have no idea who they are.
They're pretty much who are these podcasts, but for Corey Feldman, who's really. I want to do a whole expose on that guy.
And they're based in Vegas too, right? I mean, they're local to Vegas, right?
I think so.
Yeah. So.
Are you coming to Hackamania? Speaking of Vegas.
No, I can't make it. I gave my ticket away, so somebody else will be there in my stead.
Oh, shout out to LaTanya Vegas. She got Panhandler's ticket. You gave your ticket to LaTanya Vegas.
No, she wants us to meet you, so I really hope you guys get together, and she locks the door behind.
You would love that.
Her. Yeah.
Yeah, Tommy won the LaTanya Vegas Looks Awards show the other day.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Tommy looks like if Andrew Dice Clay pandered to rappers.
Hey, I'm over here now.
Hey, what are you?
All I know is I have to buy LaTanya. I have no idea what LaTanya looks like, but I promised to buy drinks for LaTanya, so I will do that.
You know what I'll give LaTanya credit for? She doesn't use filters in her photographs. Because when I actually seen her on the stream, I was like, well, Jesus Christ. There you go.
Buckman said he
You
was
got
gonna Latanya. Clip it. Clip it.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
it goes back a while. All right, let's just all right. So Ralph and Scarlet out. We if we were Dabbleverse gatekeepers, the gate would be closed and locked for those guys. Yes or no?
No, I mean no. Anybody can go. I just don't think it. I don't think it moves the needle. Sorry, Tom.
Yeah. I would say, yeah, get them there, but I wouldn't want to go for an egg sandwich with them.
Yeah, and I'm too much of a rookie to even have a damn opinion. Who am I to gatekeep somebody? Let them in. Let them spread whatever they gotta spread. I guess. Right.
Yes, I do not consider myself a gatekeeper, but what I like about Hackamania, which is what I liked about Atlantic City, you get to meet, right? You get to hang out with people, and I just picture those two as fucking constant drama and problems.
I'm just lucky I'm allowed to go, man. Melton was ruminating on uninviting me for a little while there.
There's still
I'm gonna
time for
smack
you to
his
change your
hump.
mind.
I'm gonna be on my best behavior. No, he found it funnier if I fly there and then I get kicked out within the first 5 minutes. I think that's where
I
you
would
end.
find that funnier too. Yes.
So I was like, okay, so you're saying I could book the ticket? Got it. So I got my flight. It's fantastic, and I'm gonna be on my best behavior. You guys are gonna see a new calm. I'm not jumping on no stage.
Yes, Connor Swim, that's exactly what we're doing. Fantasizing
talking to
about
nobody.
me fantasizing about being a gatekeeper.
I'm not making eye
What
contact
what
with anybody.
what day do you arrive on, Tojo?
I'm not telling you that. You're trying to dox me? Or
I'll be there on the 9th. So it's time to take some pills.
I'm there when I'm there.
I found
I
out
like
that
it.
Tojo and I are actually on the same plane, headed out there.
Nice.
Yeah.
How do you
Ryan
find?
landed test screen for $2. Thoughts on $7,000 for WATP travel and hotel?
I thought that.
I never
I don't give a
understood.
fuck.
Yeah, that's the first thing. None of my business. Patrick's event does what he wants. But I don't. I think, and I said this before. I think NLO changed a lot when Weekend Friends went with Carl and partnered with Carl, and so I don't get that relationship. Again, none of my business. But yeah, it's crazy to fly all those guys out there, and most of them don't do anything. So I mean, producer
called
Chris
Richard
doesn't do
Fox,
anything. Trucker Andy, I don't know who else. You know, Carl, I guess, and Vinny. I don't know who the other three are. So yeah, no, I don't get it at all. Because do a lot of WATP fans go out there? Like when I was there last year, it seemed mainly like NLO Tukey people.
I don't know whether you like it or not. WATP is a big draw.
Isn't every Tukey fan deep down a WATP fan? At the end of
Is it though? Is it though for this event? I'm not saying his channel's not popular, or he doesn't get views, or he doesn't have fans. I'm saying for this particular event, is it? Annie,
You know,
It must
Annie,
be.
who else? Who else is the WATP super fan besides Annie? That's
Melton's
out
a
there.
smart man. Melton's an intelligent businessman. If it didn't make sense on paper, he wouldn't do it for a couple years in a row, man.
you know what I've got to
It's
say
intelligent.
though. It's that I've noticed. 'Cause I haven't watched Tookie in a while, but I keep seeing more criticisms or complaints about him. Or they're going, "Oh, why did he do the Vince the Lawyer thing? And what the fuck was that episode all about?" It's like he wants to annoy the audience, and it's like so. I think because Tookie's gotten so big and he's getting like multiple thousands watching live, people have started to go, "I don't like him anymore." It's the dab, bro. You know what I mean?
So I'm just going to say, as a person who was there and a guy who went to most of the events,
Don't care.
WATP was one of the most crowded ones. Like, people really wanted to go there
Thanks.
Go where? You mean see their show that you put on?
to see the shows that were being performed.
So last year they just did the creep off, right? They didn't do a WATP, right?
No, they did a WATP. They were
Okay.
Carl was on a lot of stuff, but there was whatever Carl was on,
I didn't go to a lot of shows.
the room was filled.
Okay.
Yeah, with my dick.
Right.
Did you not read Dan's chat, or you're just putting them up? Are you and Dan?
I just the
you
guy's
agree, man?
the guy's wasting his money, and I'm not spreading rumors that are untrue. So
I think it was a rumor. I think he's just asking a question.
Buckman, tell Dan how much it would annoy you if he gifted a bunch of memberships to my YouTube channel.
Hey, what happened with you and him the other day when he rage quit your show? Did you make nice with him?
Yeah, and to be fair, I did kind of cross the line because I don't like I get along with Dan, but I don't know him, and I made a joke about his wife, so I would probably.
I don't think that's why he left. I thought he was pissed that Schmuel didn't show up. Was it
But
the
I
comment?
Well, I've got a thing that keeps happening with my show is that I'll say, right, it starts at 6, so everybody come on, and we all see at 6, so then everyone's there by 6:45, and I'm getting ready to wrap up. Like the other day, I was supposed to have Kiki and Mersh and Ashley joining me, Lemmy, and Trucker Andy, and none of those first 3 turned up, so the episode was less than an hour because I had nothing to say.
Well, the chat really seemed to like Trucker Andy. Jesus.
You gotta have a minor league squad ready to go on the bench. Tag them in, you know.
True.
Get in there.
Trucker Andy's a good guy, but I went on his poker stream, which I thought would be fun, and it wasn't because he doesn't manage it at all. It's like you're in there. It's supposed to be a bunch of people talking, and basically it was one guy talking the entire time,
Get him.
telling one story after another, and other people who came on there, and you coming on, you're actually paying $20 to play poker, and it was like nobody could say anything because anytime you did, this other guy would start telling his stories, and then you were like stuck with that. So
Buckman, why are you dressed like Ice Cube from Friday?
I have to be honest. This weekend I spent cleaning and painting and whatnot, and I threw out a shit ton of clothes, and I found this shirt in my closet, and I was like, let me wear it, because the one I was going to wear today doesn't look good on stream, and neither does this one, but it will be donated after tonight. I won't wash it. It was, clean and in the wrapping and all that shit that came back from the cleaner, so...
Your camera just went down to your lap. Your DJ.
There we go. Yeah, well, as I move, it's following me around. I thought you wanted to see my lap, Tommy.
I did. I'm making this a VR film for later. I put my goggles on. Look what I got.
All right, I'm done with Ethan and Scarlet. How about
Okay.
How
So
about
that
Corey?
was only 70 minutes spent on that one. Coming to get through the rest of this list.
I know.
we go back to Condiment
we don't
talk?
have to. Guess what? We don't have to get through it all. They're all.
Oh, you guys know
yeah.
you were live earlier when you were comparing me to Scarlet? Like, I saw all that. You guys know that, right?
Comparing you to Scarlet?
Yeah.
You're both very
I don't know.
annoying. Yes. What do you have a problem with?
And you're more attractive than she is.
All right, thank you.
What do you think of clip shows?
You probably have fewer STDs.
Clip
Probably.
shows, you know.
Exactly. What do we think about the Corey
Easier.
Feldman and Cumia stuff?
It's probably easier not to do a clip show when you have 10 guests. That's what I think about clip shows.
Yeah. It's better. It's interesting that there's as much proof that Cumia is a PDF as there is as Michael Jackson is a PDF. Yet Corey fucking worships Michael Jackson. Cumia is my Michael Jackson. That's right. I'm saying that as is are better than Michael Jackson. Obviously, I don't believe that, but that's what I'm saying. Clip it.
I think Corey Feldman touched Michael Jackson, if you ask me. Allegedly.
I think Michael Jackson could do better with that ugly piece of shit. He is not sexy at all, right, guys? But Corey Haim, I get it, but he's dead.
Does Corey Feldman want in the Dabbleverse, or is this just a outside random attack?
This is perfect.
I love the fact. I love the fact that the first person who Corey Haim insulted from the Dabbleverse was Chad Zomark.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not showing up, but if you want to get this, if you really believe in this play, then I want you to hit the ground running. It's like,
If you want to get the protest going, I think it would be a great thing to protest pedophiles.
Did he really attack Chad first, or are you making that up?
No, he really did, you little Coke bottle drinking piece of shit.
Wow.
oh no, I'm
Well,
like,
better to drink Coke than to run it up my nose.
is it though?
Well, I can't do either anymore. Fuck's sake.
You could put Coca-Cola up your nose.
Corey,
Yeah,
look at this. Flat Cat Jessica says Corey hates the Jim and him guy.
Yeah, he hates them.
Is that Jim Norton and his wife?
Jimmy, that was a good show. I think you guys might like it if you step outside the Dabbleverse. But it's weird that they're coming to Hackamania. I don't really get the correlation there. Because I'm like the only one in the damn Dabbleverse that knows who they are.
Did you say correlation?
Oh! Thank you for the
Hit
two.
the like button.
Maybe they're going to bring their own fans. Maybe that's the angle.
What got Corey to back off?
Because they got fans.
Nothing. What are you talking about? You silly piece of shit.
He's
just
concentrating on his music career.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
not really about anything. He's just so... He'll
Hey,
never...
he's trying to figure out how to open the guitar case.
He actually...
So he didn't back off. Is that what you're saying? I reading his chats, it was like all of a sudden he was like not involved anymore.
He's still gung-ho. He's just not going to go there physically in person at Hackamania, he was saying. But I think he's still gung-ho. What the hell? You getting arrested right now? You good?
No, I was a tow truck.
Oh, shit.
I
R.I.P. to your car.
stream. I have a big ass window
Guess you're taking the subway home tonight.
in front of
take
my.
it down.
No, I'm driving. My dog is here, actually making
not
noise
driving.
because he
Car
wants
is-
something to eat.
Look out the window. Your car is as good as gone. Anyway, R.I.P. to your car.
It's
I wanted to bring
cool. I
up
got a 2020 Lexus. If they steal it, I got new car replacement. So be great. Go ahead.
They don't steal it. They take it back.
Guys,
They
there's
took it down, Dabbleverse.
paid for it, dude. So
Listen.
they're not doing that. What am I, Joey C?
All right.
Yeah, dude.
All right, now this bit is going on longer than the 5.5 seconds it should have. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Help me out, Hughesy. Say something funny.
A funeral selfie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Please.
I'm glad
That's
you two.
something I want to start at. I'm going to a funeral on Sunday or Thursday, and I'm
Wait.
going to try to do a selfie at the funeral with it going like a.
You got to take a picture. You got to take funeral pictures of the person in the coffin. That always amazes me.
Yo, I got a
Clipping
spiral.
them off, going.
Well, it's not really a
I always
spiral.
wanted to see them.
You know what Scarlet Hampton did to me? She's trying to get my channel strucken.
Good.
What today?
She tagged YouTube on a Twitter post yesterday, and she was saying that I showed boobies on my channel, and why do I still have a channel tagging YouTube and shit?
What were you
See,
shirtless?
that's why I think she needs to just be ignored.
Yeah, I
She's
replied.
just-
I told YouTube. I was like, "This is a prostitute, YouTube." YouTube, you're talking to a prostitute. Just so you know. The
She's
plain-
a-
Oh, hey, Tommy, thanks for the donations during the show.
oh, anytime. I got.
Yeah.
You could always have a tool when I come through.
All right, I don't mean to interrupt you two, but
Shut up.
let me
Anyway,
get to this. Corey Feldman, is he in? Is he out?
You answered your own question when you
what's-
asked that earlier.
What's but what's the deal? Like, is he? Is because people seem to be trying to bring him in. You know, you got the Citizen M's of the world and these other guys trying to push him, and they want this protest and all that other stuff. Which leads me then into Cumia suing Stuttering John, right? Where do we think that's going?
Court.
Ha ha ha, you're hilarious. Is he going to do it or is he
Thanks.
just saying it?
Well, it depends. If Cumia gets fired, then Stuttering John is liable for whatever Cumia's contract was, which I've heard is pretty decent. So I think that Cumia could sue Stuttering John, and then Stuttering John is fucked because he can't publicly accuse someone of that shit without actual evidence. And that's the whole thing with all these people going after Cumia. Like, he may have said creepy shit, but he's never actually been caught doing anything that's legitimately illegal or a crime. So it's like me saying, oh, Tommy Jordan's a drug dealer. It's like, oh, great, well, he's got to arrest him. It's like, but you haven't caught him dealing drugs.
Yeah. So I got to tell you, I think this has nothing to do with actually going to court. It's all about the money. Because these suits are so expensive. This is what Carl and Schmuel are going through right now. It's a bullshit lawsuit, but they're spending thousands and thousands of dollars on it.
The difference is Cumia said he has a lawyer on retainer. He could do like 1 million lawsuits a year, and he doesn't have to pay a penny extra.
Yeah, it's not really the way it works, though. That's not what
me the way it works, man.
that's not what being on retainer means, but that's okay.
Listen, young man, I'll tell you about the world. What do you know? You're wet behind the ears.
Yeah, I have no idea. I think he
That's
just wants
'cause
to
that's
fuck
'cause
with
he-
Stuttering John.
He's wet behind the ears because he's still part fish.
Yeah, you don't know if he did anything. He could have just filled it out, took a screenshot, didn't submit it, and just sent it out on X to fuck with John. I mean,
Yeah, and the problem with SJ, and I said this to him the other day, is that he takes the bait on everything. Like you could say to him that, hey, John, Stuttering $2 Dan told me that he's going to punch your son. When he sees him, and SJ would go off and be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" You know, it's ridiculous. Like, it's so much stupidity.
Yeah, frankly, I hope he does
Don't give
do
a
it.
damn.
I hope he does do it. It would be interesting, but he doesn't. It's like he doesn't care about winning. He doesn't really. He just wants to fuck with John, and that's what a defamation lawsuit is about in a lot of cases. You know, that's why they have the slap. You know, the slap thing that Carl and them are going for, because John's suit is just fucking stupid. There's never really been any. There's nothing they could sue him for, or they could. Yeah, that he can sue them for, I should say. But Cumia's got some legitimate beefs.
Exactly.
You don't know about writing publicity? You dumb
Yeah.
fuck.
Well, I yesterday spent
Hey, get me
2
out of here.
hours reading all 571 pages of the Stuttering John
You're no litigator.
lawsuit divorce documents, and the man is an absolute piece of shit. And
Yeah, when you go to law school, because I went to NYU.
Is he accused of hitting her?
I'll wait.
no, he just. But the thing is, he definitely
I'll wait.
threw them out of a house. He threw his wife and kids out of a house. He wanted his wife and kids to pay him rent for a house that they were staying in, that he owned. And on and on and on. And then the question is, in 2016, he submitted a financial statement which said that he had no money, zero. It's all, the whole thing is filled with zeros, including savings and retirement and etc. So how does he go around being a rich man? I mean, he hasn't been employed since then. So did he win the lotto? Did something happen that we don't know about?
It means he lied about being rich.
You never heard of residuals?
No.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was
hate
in
to
a big
defend
movie.
John, but you've been divorced a couple times, Schmuel. I've been divorced. It's easy to kind of hide your
He's
financials
been divorced more times than he's been married.
when you're filling these things out. So, I mean, it's probably a little bit of both, right? He was hiding some of his money, and he probably doesn't have as much as he said. I mean, I don't think we're,
I've always heard.
breaking the Da Vinci Code here.
Yeah, I remember Artie Lang used to always say that Stuttering John would spend more than he was earning, so he was literally going into debt every month. He was getting paid because he had to immediately start paying back. Here's the 5 lodge that I owe you.
And the divorce thing,
Hey,
Panhandle, is
lodge.
it depends upon whether there's kids or not.
Hey, can I take a loan out of one lodge?
I've been
And-
spending more than I've been earning since I started earning.
That's what all of these financial statements relate to, plus his tax returns. So he ain't got no money, and so he's full of shit. Which is why I think Cumia could really fucking damage him.
Yeah.
So
Well,
but is John leaving or is he staying?
Oh, God.
Staying.
Please. Staying.
I mean, right now, Stuttering John he's live. He's got 501 watching him, and he is getting seemingly super chatted every couple of minutes. And I mean, so just say he makes well, I'm not saying it's a shitload of money, but just say you make $100 a stream. Just stream 10 times a month, and there's one lodge. So there you go, and so that's an act. If you can do that every month, that's like a bonus 12 grand on top of your regular salary. So there you go. 12
But he doesn't
lodge.
have
I
he
can't
doesn't
stop
have a regular salary.
Yeah, but he's got all the
residuals.
royalties from all those huge hit shows.
Nothing right. I know. I love
12
when he talks
large is
about
a lot when it's on top of 8 large.
his
Those-
residuals.
Large a year. That's pretty good.
Yeah, so they actually
I need more large.
they actually put in the royalties and stuff that he gets, the residuals. And he was getting like $4 or $5 from one place, $4 or $5 from another.
Yeah, that's the saddest thing is that he was on these huge shows, Hard Stern and the Tonight Show, where they don't show repeats, so there is no fucking residuals. Like it's
Yeah.
different if you were on like I can't think of one TV show like Friends or Seinfeld, which is always fucking on. You get a whole lot of large.
Yeah, well, look, Artie Lang used to say that it was Elf that kept him in money. That he would make more money on Elf than anything else every year at Christmas.
Yeah, sure. Macaulay Culkin hasn't made a film since 1994, and he still makes 4 to 6 million per year in royalties from Home Alone and Home Alone 2, and just from that, like he's fucking got it made. That ugly little rape victim. No offense, Corey Feldman.
I never heard of Elf though. Do you sniff it? Or you inject it?
You boof it.
You know about poofing, right, Tommy?
Nope. Do you know about spreading those cheeks, Schmuel? The
I've
mule,
I've spread my cheeks more than once, my friend.
They used to call
more
you
than one.
Schmuel the mule the way you used to buck man. You know?
Ah,
Yeah.
Don't come
they're
for me.
hilarious.
Your office.
The Duck Man.
I'm trying to
Giving
find.
out large.
Schmuel just realized I'm in his office. He's like, what the fuck? He's looking at security cameras. How the fuck is this happening?
You okay, Schmuel? You look like you've gone shy.
I was trying to look up Stuttering John's money on Social Blade. And he doesn't look like he's making all that much. But it's not Playboard, so I won't use it.
You know the thing about Stuttering John, I've got to say it's mental, is the fact that he has the balls to complain about the amount that he's being sent in chats. Like he's like, what's up with all these toes? No one can send me a 5. It's just like, well, how about they send you none then? Like, don't be ungrateful. Like I've had streams where I've done, well, I would say done well, but where I've made like over 100 doleros, and you think, oh great, that's great, but like, you can't be ungrateful to these fine, lovely people.
So Sam Bibley, and this has been an ongoing argument with you, Tommy. Sam Bibley, yeah, pretty funny. He owned everyone at Rodney's despite all that, isn't it?
I didn't get that. What are we doing? Riddles over here?
No, this is Stuttering John at Rodney's winning. You thought it was disgusting, and he lost. And my contention is that you gave him the win.
Oh, so now we know why I'm on the show. All right, let's talk about it. Schmuel. So you think I gave John the win that night?
I do, yeah,
Because I gave him an out, a reason to escape?
exactly.
I mean, I may have gave him a second chance at life escaping the room. That may be correct. A win, I would not say, because where was the win?
Well, the win was he got to walk away talking about, he had balls and he did all that.
That's not a win. Not after
and-
all the. You can't lie. We all saw what happened. He didn't have the balls. That's not a win. It's still a loss.
I think you gave him a win. I still think I think that you pulling that script from him left him where he didn't have to do anything else. He didn't have to have a second act. He didn't have to have anything. You just
I feel like I
you-
expedited his L.
No, I think you gave him the win, because I think what would have happened is he would have read that, he would have had nothing. He wouldn't have been funny. The audience would have quieted down because they couldn't believe what they were seeing.
We're kind of saying the same thing. So if
But,
I let him,
instead, you let him escape and walk out, and he got to be proud of that.
not just
and-
the whole tearing papers, that was like not humiliating. That was an
Jacob
L.
Shed for $3. Dan's
That was
wife
not
must like
humiliating.
men who have no shoulders. And Jacob Shed, Kevin's money isn't up. I checked Playboard.
Yeah, so I don't see
Alright.
that as a win when the papers are getting torn up on stage. You're skipping that whole part. You're just like he just got a clean exit off the stage. There was a little humiliation going on up there with papers flying in the sky. Forgot about that part.
Tommy, I
didn't-
think that at Hackamania, you should run up on the stage and pull the fucking plugs out of Carl's laptop.
Nope. I'm gonna be a wallflower. Stop it, Husey.
That'd be funny as fuck if Tommy just starts running around the room unplugging every fucking thing.
That Rudy Baga made. Ow, wait. Ow. No, I'm not doing.
I have a feeling at Hackamania, Tommy wouldn't make it to the stage.
Oh,
Jacob Ryan asked 7,000 for $1.99. What do you guys think made Rob Saul go to rehab? I did not know Rob Saul went to rehab.
I didn't know either.
that's not.
I mean, he
true.
looks like he lost a lot of weight, like, right? Didn't he make his comeback last night or the other day? He does look different, and he's been gone for a while, so I don't know what the story is, but
People are assuming that. It didn't come
yeah,
from his mouth.
it seems like a safe assumption. But him and Steve Grillo, Team Dumb, I saw somebody clip those two idiots together. I'm all for that team because that would be entertaining to no end.
There's a brilliant account out there. They super chatted the stream tonight as Steve Grillo, like, who's this guy Bud Digson? They spell out the words like it. So it doesn't matter if you can't do the impression, as long as you read it phonetically, you're going to sound like Grillo. And that's going to be one of the funnier accounts out there. It is funny. All right, Tommy?
I'm still trying to get over where Schmuel found the win for John. I'm trying to figure that out.
I'll go into it again. Corky World Order for $1.99. CWO for life. Thank you. We've got 92 people in this room. Please hit the like button.
In what
Hit
world
it.
is your
Hit
act
it.
going up a win?
Hit the like button. Tommy, don't get upset. Tell people to hit the like button.
Hit the like button.
Please. There we
Yeah.
go. All right.
Give it a
Fo-
little touch. Something really cool happens. You unlock bonus content once the like button is hit. Trust me.
Right. And we are at 944 subscribers. So I
Oh,
need
fuck.
56 subscribers to get to 1,000. And that would be my way of winning, just to get there, because I'm an old man and I was supposed to be gone in 3 months. So there we go. Tommy, it's a win because John didn't have anything. He had that script. He couldn't make it funny. And you gave him an out. And when you gave him the out, it gave him the win.
No, I gave him the out. I gave him an exit. It didn't give him a win.
I have
that night.
I have
Cumia
a-
got the win if anyone got the win that night.
I have breaking news, by the way.
I don't see how
Hey.
he win. You still didn't explain that.
Shuley is currently live on YouTube, and get this, they have 1.4 thousand watching them live.
Fuck! They're so fake.
Holy fuck, Panhandler smiled. Well, seriously, sniffed or sneezed.
Right, exactly. I tried. I made an attempt.
Oh,
Yes,
Don't agree on this, I guess.
Shuli Network's very consistent.
Tommy, what do you think you did? What you think you gave him a loss?
Yes, of course. What do you think?
Totally disagree. Number one, my one feeling is you should never go on stage. No matter what. You don't go on stage. But
That's
Say that to Ray DeVito, please.
not when someone's. There's a little asterisk to that. It says when someone's doing a rap sheet, you're allowed to go on stage. It's in the rule book. It's an asterisk. That was not a comedy set that I interrupted. So
it
that's
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it is. But
know
you stop John from failing miserably.
you know that
I
he
will
got,
say that
you know
over
he
and
got
over again.
down that night, but you have a little gripe with me getting on stage, so you're being blinded by your rules of stage etiquette. I believe that's what's going on here.
No, I'm not really. All right, look at this.
The stage.
Here you go. Jacob Shed for $5. He agrees with you. John took a huge loss at Rodney's. Tommy's action made the night epic.
I can go! Yeah! What? Yeah! Jake! This guy gets it!
What a fucking retard.
All right. I don't. Can I ask you guys the win or loss for John at Rodney's?
It was a win because it really brought a lot more eyes to Stuttering John in the end because it's got more people talking. But I know this sounds like a cop-out answer, but I actually think everybody won in that show because look at it, it's people are still talking about it on shows, and it's created all this extra intrigue for all these lovely like button hitting fans out there.
Did you think that Cumia won?
Yeah. No, but it is a weird thing. I think that's what I literally just said it, by the way, that I think everybody came out of it winning.
Panhandler?
Shades Cal, Buckman, you're not anybody's daddy. Why are you trying to act like Tommy's your son? I mean, Tommy does need a beating. Shades. Usually I agree with Shades on that, but he does need somebody, a fatherly beat
Speaking
down.
of which, it's 1 a.m. here. So I'm going to go play with my dick in bed, see if I can at least muster up one hard on before the end of the day so that I can remind myself of what it felt like to be young.
You want me to send you a naked picture of Ralph to help you get going?
Please do, but I needs to be legs akimbo.
I'll be
Can I
rooting
ask you
for
one more question before you go?
Yep.
Karmicx, any feelings?
I guess I would have to say
There we go. Perfect. That's how you get rid of them. Panhandler, what's your view on Rodney's very quickly?
I hate to say it, and I'm glad he's gone. I kind of agree with Husey that ultimately I do think it's a John win. And in terms that we've been talking about John even more for the last 3 or 4 weeks, however it's been. So he did get a lot of attention. Didn't Legion of Skanks or I don't know the Bonfire? You know, some of the kind of bigger comedians that at least than in this world talked about it. So I don't think it's a loss. I think he looked like an idiot, and I agree with you that Tommy shouldn't have gone on stage, regardless of what you think of John, and touched him or grabbed his stupid papers out of his hand and ripped them up. So I think it was a win for John.
Yeah, I do too. I think that what Tommy did, and I like Tommy. Don't get me wrong, but I think what Tommy did was he stopped John from winding up with nothing in his hand, right? Tommy would have read that, or John would have read that, and then just when he got finished with it, would have had nothing.
Yeah, but I think the crowd was so hyped and so excited with just either to hate on him or have fun, or with Cumia and Kevin and everybody there, that I don't think the crowd would have had a bad time. Like, yeah, would there have been some boos and people heckling him? Sure. But I just don't think it would have been like this massive fall on his face. The one thing I disagree with John's argument is that he couldn't go on because Tommy ripped up the document. I mean, hasn't he been doing this for 25 years and he didn't, he could have, I agree with those that said he should have done his stupid greatest hits or the squeegee bit or whatever, and the crowd would have went wild. I know a lot of people said that, and I agree with them. So, I mean, he did make some missteps, but he had some balls. I mean, he did, again, I hate complimenting John, but that was a very hostile room, and he did go on stage. And he showed up. I didn't even think he was going to show up, so I'll say that much. That's all.
Welcome, Big W.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's going on, buddy? Have
up,
you
Danny?
been listening to what we've been talking about?
Yeah, for the most part.
And your feeling about what happened at Rodney's? Win for John, loss for John. How do you feel about that?
I don't know. I don't really care anymore, but I thought it was funny when Tommy ripped the papers up. I don't know what you call a win, but it was fun to watch. I know all the live coverage was fun to watch.
The live coverage was amazing.
Yeah,
But I
it was
just
funny. What was funny was Dave closed his eyes and started singing a song right when Tommy ripped up those papers on his coverage. That was pretty funny.
Multiple people, this is from the Aussie guy, multiple people from the audience at Roddy's have had a PR nightmare since. Tommy gave the audience an out. Shit. I didn't read the rest of it. Imagine how wild the heckling would have got. I think the heckling would have gone nuts once John ran out of the Cumia stuff.
Right.
Right. I mean, Tommy could have, his actions could cheated. We don't know what would have happened. Like, it could have gotten better. It could have gotten crazier. We would have gotten more content out of it, but whatever. I mean, I'm kind of with the rest of the people. There's not much more to say. This thing's been analyzed 80 ways to Sunday, right? So there's not much more to say about the event in general.
I
You know,
can't
and Tommy,
imagine anyone caring what I think anyway.
same with me, and Tommy's gotten a lot of backlash for what he
I
did.
care.
So I think it's kind of equally split on terms of, you know, Tommy getting shit or John getting shit.
Yeah.
Well, it seems to have given John a burst of energy, that's for sure. Right?
Well, he really came out of it with a narrative that was interesting. I thought it was interesting how he was comparing himself to Andy Kaufman and people like that. It's pretty bold.
Yikes.
Yeah, it was a little ridiculous, right?
But that's John. That's what he's going to do, right?
Yeah, I have a feeling that that somebody told him that. Like, I don't think he knows. I think he barely knows who Andy Kaufman is.
No, I'm sure he knows who he is
I
pretty
know.
well.
No, being Howard and being in New York as long as John was, I'm sure he knows.
So in the last 7 days, John has made $980.
Righteous
That's the total
bucks.
revenue. His total revenue, but I don't know how long this goes for, is $144,826. But his views have been increasing pretty significantly, I think. He went from looks like about 2,800 up to 32, which is not bad over a week.
Yeah, it's pretty good, I guess, right?
All right. Yep. Tommy Jordan for $5. Buckman, you missed Rodney's and you're a local. You got an L. He got an L. Trust me, I was there.
Yeah, why didn't you go, Schmuel?
Because I thought it was going to be a shit show and I just didn't want to be part of it.
No, you regretting that?
No, not at all. I had
I'd
my
like to
dog
see
with
you
me.
smack
It was
somebody
just
upside the head.
yeah, it's the same thing I have with like Hackamania. I don't, these guys that want to go and cause trouble and stuff, I don't want to be there for it. You know,
Nah.
I like this shit when it's fun. Thank you, Tommy,
gotcha.
for the $5. All right. Can you ask Panhandler if fire trucks crashing into planes would occur more or less in an anarcho-capitalist society?
I would think less, since the first responders would be privately funded. They would be more careful with who they hired and not as unconcerned what happened to the equipment or the lives or the potential liability. So I would think it would be less. Government involvement
plus-
makes everything worse in so that would be my opinion.
I
Yep.
thoroughly disagree. I think that our fire departments and police departments and all that shit should be government because they should be held responsible to the people as
They're
opposed
not,
to
because they have
corporations.
they got qualified immunity, so they're not responsible.
Yeah, how do you hold them responsible, Schmuel?
They're exempt from or being sued most of
Not
the
in
time.
New York City. They're not the cops.
They do have a degree of qualified immunity. Maybe not as great as, say, North Carolina or another state, but yeah, they're not held. And just look at the response time for cops.
But it's the people that get to decide, right? If our elected officials fuck it up, we can get rid of them.
No, voting
And,
doesn't work. So no,
and,
that's a cute fairy tale. You're trying to get me upset. Stop it.
All right.
So
we'll
whoever
go
sent that
there.
chat, good job. Because now you get me all fired up.
I don't always agree with Sam Bibley, but on the Rodney's thing, we also have the tape. Eyewitness testimony is inferior to the video. I think in this case, that's only true because there were so many videos. You know, when I saw the first Cumia video, I was like, eh. And then when I saw it after, it was like, I would have smacked the guy too. So,
Yeah.
you know, there we go.
Well, Josh Denny's.
Josh Denny.
Yeah.
Josh Denny. How far back is it? I'm sorry. I'm behind. Unbanned. Private companies are more concerned with the public's well-being is Panhandler's take. Wow.
No, not at all. But they would be more concerned because it would be their equipment. They would be on the line for the legal responsibility or the liability. So, and then in this scenario too, it'd be a local community or whatever, a smaller, say, state municipality that's run privately. Yes, I do believe not because they care about people, but because they care about their investment. So sorry if I misspoke earlier, but no.
Iced answer. Buckman said Cumia was the victim. I didn't say Cumia was the victim. I just said the way the guy approached him, he deserved to get smacked. So that's what I said. Chris Mack. Jesus Christ, here we go again. Young old vibes. Please don't get him started.
Exactly.
We
Don't
won't.
get me started on the ball.
All right.
Who sent that chat, by the way? Jesus.
Yeah, who said it originally? Guy.
All right. We're gonna wrap up a little bit with our friends Joey C and Karmic. But
Joey C killed it the other night.
Let's talk about Karmic first. Has Karmic like just lost it? Like completely lost everything? Is he not interesting anymore? Is there nothing there?
Didn't he debut a few new characters or something? Isn't he doing like the Zen thing I saw the other day? He was doing something a little different. And then I saw somebody either posted or reposted or replied to, he's trying out some new super tip voices. So if he's trying something new, I don't know how long he'll stick with it. But, I'll see his shows when I'm scrolling through or whatever. The views do look down to me, but I don't have any, actual data. I don't subscribe to Playboard or anything like that to see what they are. But it does look like he's streaming more often for shorter periods of time, and the views don't seem as high.
The last few times I've watched, he's like gone for a smoke break every, 7 to 10 minutes. He goes for a smoke break, comes back, says he's going to cut it short. Everybody's like, "Oh, that was great." There's a couple of chatters that just get him to rage quit. I think they just make it their goal every time.
I think that's where we're at with him. That's all it is. It's just trying to get him to rage chat. And Panhandler, don't answer this. Tommy Jordan, thank you for your $2.
Yes, because of the regulations, they can't. That's why they're worse. Because the government regulations that they're under. Tommy, just stop. All right, I'm going to lose it.
I can no longer. I was going to pull up Karmic's numbers, but I got too many numbers to pull. That crash you heard is my dog who's getting annoyed. Brack, the DB has ebb and flow. Something will happen to give Karmic a fresh coat of paint.
I can see that.
Yeah, it's not out of the realm of possibility.
I don't see it. I
feel
like
I think he needs a breakup.
Yeah, that will definitely get him. That would be the ultimate to get him back on everybody's radar and back on MLC.
He'll start communicating with people. He'll start going on shows.
Yeah, and then Gilly goes back on MLC to say what happened. Yeah, it'll be a real shit show that everybody will be interested in, or not everybody, but it will create interest for sure. It'll be a couple good weeks of content.
Yeah, I think that 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 Karmic is at the steel toe level now. People just aren't interested anymore, and so he's just trying to like grasp at straws to do stuff.
It seems like it's been kind of slow to me, but I mean he does. Tim Bollinger himself is probably keeping his Playboard numbers up. I mean,
that's the guy. That's
$50 a day at least, and $2 at a time. Just insulting.
Right.
They NLO's belief is that Karmic is going to be on as long as there are people to keep him on being a locale. But my impression is he came in, he had a bunch of shit chambered, and it ran out. Like he just doesn't have anything. His AI music still sucks. He's never picked up that guitar or bass that he's told us he can play. All of the stuff that he said about himself is proving to be untrue.
But also his personality or his character changed completely. Like I've said this before as well. Like when he first started, he was a likable rube, naive to the ways of the world. And it was kind of fun to poke at him and, rib him a little bit, and now he just rages at chatters. Like, it's very angry and, vitriolic and stuff like that. So he's just
Was
done
it
this
to-
completely 180.
Was that today that he was explaining how he creates a song and composes a song, or yesterday?
I don't know.
I don't know. I saw
don't usually
Tommy.
listen.
I saw Tommy tweeted about. It was pretty interesting to hear how he
His
creates his
methodology.
songs. Yeah.
I just got a DM from Ice Dancer, which
Oh, yeah?
in here, I said Final Boss was the victim. Oh, Final Boss, he was the victim. I did say that Cumia was the victim. And not that it matters, but what I meant to that is the guy came up from behind him, started talking shit, and you should get smacked. That's all. And people misunderstand this first punch stuff. You don't have to have the other guy hit you first if you feel threatened, and this is your way out. So we'll go there. But I could see Anthony getting pissed off because I think I would have gotten pissed off too.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's consequences for real life actions. Absolutely.
All right. So you guys disagree with me about Karmic, but that's cool. I think he's one of the fastest climbs and falls in
Right,
streaming.
but if John, to W's point a little bit, if John goes away and people lose interest or are losing interest in Steel Toe, does Karmic replace as the new Stuttering John as far as like the ultimate locale and more clips and more shows just kind of A-logging him?
Do you
Like,
think?
people watch clips, but nobody really A-logs him. Nobody really goes over it daily or even multiple times a week, right? So does Karmic have enough to be the next Stuttering John? Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know if he has the temperament for it, but maybe.
Mike E says Karmic has successfully shamed Panhandler for the tattoo on his
Yes.
twig-like
Yes.
shoulder many times.
He's wrecked
Have you
me.
gotten that removed yet?
I am in the process. That's why I haven't been streaming as much. It's so painful.
Is it like an ex-girlfriend or something?
To get this thing removed? It's half my back and my shoulder. Yeah, so it's gonna take some time. Take some
I
time.
will say, unlike several other shows in the Dabbleverse, this show has 3 men with shoulders.
Who's the third?
Schmuel's showing off his shoulders right now.
I have shoulders. W has
Okay.
shoulders,
Yeah,
and
no, I know
we're
W
giving
and I
you the
do.
benefit of shoulders.
Right.
So,
You got pansy little arms. I'm gonna snap it off.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, we went at it on MLC a few weeks ago, so I don't
That
think
was good.
Karmic is a fan at the moment.
all right. So then I'm going into our boy Joey C. Have you guys been keeping track of him at all?
Yeah, he came on Clowntown with us the other night.
How was
I saw
that?
It was funny. I thought.
It was strange. But I saw too, he's like writing these long X posts about the fruit and somebody else and apologizing to people. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with him. He did seem pretty chill on Clowntown though, for the most part. I mean, I didn't know what he was talking about half the time. God, he can talk too. He was just seems like
I asked him.
he pulled a Mersh. He just kept talking and talking and talking.
I asked him why they call Chicago the second city, and he said because there's a comedy club there called the Second City.
Wait,
Panhandler goes, "No, there's a big fire." I'm like, I know.
sorry. Yeah, that's how much I was paying attention at that point. It's also like 3 a.m. my time. Who's encouraging violence, Josh Denny? I would never do such a thing.
Roy Cohn Esquire. What happened to Roy's chat? Here we go for $4.99. That's not the standard. It's whether he had a reasonable belief he was going to be harmed. It's an objective standard. Stick to insurance, dummy.
Oh, Roy's coming and swinging, man.
It's right. He might have thought he was going to be harmed.
Yeah.
So there we go. What was your, my thing with Joey is he put up, he's been sending me those long explanations, right? That he does. It's like a Geno thread where he talks into his phone, and you can't read them because there's no punctuation. The words are all wrong. Some of his stuff just obviously is written by AI. It's kind of insane. But he did put up a chat this week that they are trying to raise $20,000 this week is his goal for his presidential campaign.
Godspeed, Joey C. Godspeed.
Yeah, I think he'll get there.
Yeah, he's not. I'm sure easy. I don't know why
He's mad at you, Schmuel, for stealing his bit with the audio.
The audio,
stuff.
yeah, I know. He went off on you for a bit. Yeah,
He stole his whole bit.
yeah.
I didn't even respond to it, but he was like, "You stole my act." I'm like, "You don't have an act."
And you
You know?
disrespected his grandfather from World War II or something. I didn't follow that story either, but you did
That
something
was
about
the
it.
Pineapple and Rochi that did that.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Schmuel.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't me. But it was goddamn funny because Joey puts up his grandfather, a Silver Star winner in World War II, and those guys put him into a Nazi uniform.
Yeah, it's messed up.
No,
man.
don't worry, Schmuel. I had your back, and I tried to smooth everything over as well as I
Yeah.
could.
Me too, man.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't want to smooth everything over. That's my whole. I can't. It's just like.
Good.
Frankly, I think Joey's a piece of shit, and Joey.
What?
And my thing with Joey is Joey's like, oh, there are 32,000 veterans living on the street. We got to do prison reform. Running for president is not the way to do that. And if he really did care, he would have been working on prison reform for a long time before he decided to get into this, like where he could actually do something. So I just think he's a narcissist, and he's always looking to the next grift, and he sees the presidency, this running for president, as a grift, particularly since no independent candidate in Florida who has not used paid signature collectors has ever made it on the ballot.
Why don't
So-
you have Joey C on Schmuel Talk?
Yeah,
He is welcome to come on
Okay, I think you should.
good.
whenever
Should
he
all.
wants. And so our last person of the night, what did you think of Mersh's performance on Clowntown the other night? W?
Well, it just looked like he had been partaking in some stuff and wasn't ready for that. And, he knew Ava was on when he asked for the link, but the Jesse thing came out of nowhere. I don't know who sent Jesse PS the link, but
You still don't really know who did?
no, I'm not sure. And then,
Yeah, my guess had to be Ava.
yeah, probably Ava or the final boss, I suspect, could have done it. Because he was the one pushing me to keep him on. And I was getting like people saying, watch him, kick him. And other people were like, make sure you keep him on. So it was a weird one, but it was pretty funny.
No, I mean, I know you didn't know a lot about Jesse at the time or whatever. I think it was good for Clowntown for him to be on there. And to Mersh's credit, even as fucked up as he may or may not have been, he stayed on longer with Jesse than he has in the last 7-8 years or whatever, even though it's just, 4 or 5 minutes. Usually he dips right away. So, and then I thought it was weird too that Jesse stayed on listening because Joey ranted. I mean, I have no idea what Joey was talking about. He gave us this entire life history, God bless him. And Jesse stayed on for like an hour, because Jesse hates the Dabbleverse. He's watched Clowntown before, clicked it or watched a clip and ripped on all of us a couple months ago. So I'm sure it's being set up for something, but it was a strange episode. Not like there's ever a normal episode.
He talked for probably 20 minutes, just straight. Would you say?
Yeah,
Just Joey C. We were all just kind of making a little comment here and there, and Jesse stayed there for a little bit we shared some prison stories,
yeah.
Right.
Did Joey say anything that had any meaning or was intellectual or?
Said he's
Yeah,
moving.
He has a motorcycle in his kitchen, which
He's got a motorcycle in his kitchen.
We talked about that for a while.
He got very
he
mad at
won.
me because he told me that was it was a new place and it was much better than his old place. And I responded with, yeah, all the cool new places come with a broken down Harley in the kitchen.
Well, we all came up with a new show idea for Joey, where I think we're gonna get him to dress up as Evil Knievel and stream from his bike in the kitchen. So I think there's potential there for content, more so
Yeah,
than
with
Karm.
Mersh though, he had just had Ava just berate him for what 30 minutes. Then Jesse came on, so he kind of got ambushed, not on purpose, but that is what happened.
Yeah, Ava would not get off Mersh. Jesus Christ.
I had no idea they had a beef going on.
Yeah, because Mersh and I don't get along, and I thought Mersh and I were going to have a little discussion, and then as soon as I got 2 sentences out, Ava just jumped all over Mersh, and she would not let it go. Like, she was just
I was expecting Panhandler and Mersh, but
yeah, so was I. But I was like, all right.
I will say it's one of the few times that I've seen Ava go after somebody with issues, like, and stay on topic, or like there was some of the eye stuff, you know. But I know when she's argued with
the
me,
Nintendo Switch, man,
it always devolves into I'm old, you know, you should wear diapers, you pee yourself, you know, that stuff. But with Mersh, she really did seem to have like insight into his streaming and the shit that she went after him for.
right?
But she did go after like physical and like looks a lot more than usual. I mean, she did keep saying about his hair. I mean, the same shit Mersh gets all the time. Like it's kind of Ava. Whatever you think about her, you know, usually a decent like arguer, or at least for the most part, or has some sort of points. Again, I don't know how valid they are, but she has some sort of attack planned ahead of time where she kept going back to Mersh's looks, which I thought was just weird.
Yeah, I might have missed that. What I saw of her, I thought she was focused more than usual. So I'm gonna pop this question to you. Then I got to get my dog something. Mersh is gone heavy into the Cumia stuff lately. Is he in that because I mean I know he's been doing it for a long time, but is he resurrected that, and is he into that because of what happened at Hackamania, or is he a true believer? And you guys can discuss that amongst yourselves for a minute.
I mean, Mersh has had a problem with Cumia for a while now, so I don't think. Oh, did he almost fall down? Oh, if he would have. Oh, that is gonna get clipped. Oh no. Did he trip over the poor dog? Oh, you old man. So no, I don't. When he dropped me. Oh, what a nightmare. You know, Final Boss is already clipping this, I'm sure. No, I don't think it's new. I do think Mersh believes it, or at least has a problem with Cumia. He wrote that whole article. This is not something new for Mersh. I think the Hackamania thing just kind of reminded him, oh, I haven't really gone after Cumia for a while on this. So, yeah, I don't think it's just because of Hackamania. Oh, poor dog.
See, I 100% think that the timing of it was because of Hackamania. Because I think Mersh thought he was going to sell more tickets and do more stuff, and it didn't happen.
Yeah, Mersh
and then he just used, you think, I asked him if when he initially was going to go to Hackamania, Cumia wasn't going, right? So it's kind of like the Tommy Jordan ripping up the papers. It gave him an out.
No, I mean, again, why I keep finding myself defending Mersh. I don't know what's going on here, but I just don't think Mersh is that petty. I just think it just kind of reminded him about it, and off to the races he went. I don't think he was that concerned. I don't even think Mersh really wanted to go to Hackamania. It wasn't an ego thing, maybe, but again, he's got a general problem with Cumia, and this whole thing just kind of reignited it.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to stick with it came up because of the Hackamania thing, because essentially Mersh was going to go, he was going to be invited, it was going to be paid for if he went on stage with Chad, right? And Chad backed out.
Right.
Chad fucked himself. Let's be honest with that. So Chad, it was all set, and then Chad demanded an extra night. So for the $86 for the hotel room that Chad refused to pay, he lost a great opportunity. Then Mersh wasn't going to go, and then the only way Mersh was going to be paid to go, not paid to go, but paid for to go,
Yeah, if he sold
was
enough
if he
tickets under his
sold
promo
enough
code.
tickets, and he wasn't selling any tickets. So I feel like I don't know. It just seemed awfully convenient because we hadn't heard about the thing with Cumia for months and months and months, and then all of a sudden it came up.
Well, your buddy's with him. Just ask him. Ice Dancer's here. She can ask him.
I have asked him,
She
and
wasn't
he what do you call it? He
Well, you know what he's gonna
he
say.
denies it.
He already said it. He backed out because of Cumia's, according to him. So
Yeah, I you know I have
I have
trouble.
no reason not to believe him.
I have trouble. Yeah, well, you have no reason not to believe it. That's yeah, okay.
He seems like an honest guy.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know him that well.
So and he keeps saying he wants to be out of the Dabbleverse, but yet he never seems to leave. So do you think
That's
think
a lot of
guys
people.
do you think guys like him, say Ralph, people like that, see the Dabbleverse as they look down on it, but they see it also as money, and that's a lot of why they're here.
Probably, yeah.
Of course, yeah.
They see the money KB and a lot of the other guys make, and they're like, of course they think that they're better than. I mean, Mersh thinks he's better than Chad, and he sees Chad make a decent amount some days, and thinks, why can't I get some of that? I'm sure he does.
Yeah.
And I don't think Ralph will stay involved in the Dabbleverse long. I think Mersh will continue to float in and out, but I think Ralph is just because of the Scarlet arc. I don't think many people in the Dabbleverse are that interested in Ralph at all because he's not that interesting.
Are they interested in Mersh?
I think so. I mean, again, why am I in this position to fucking defend this asshole? But yeah, he does have some fans. People like him. He has a relation. Like if this relationship with him and Patrick goes south, I know they've been kind of chipping each other the last couple of weeks. There's going to be content there. So yeah, with Moody and everything else that's going on.
Yeah, I look. Sometimes I like this thing with Mersh of punching a hole in the wall because he had a fight with Ice Dancer or whatever. I get I guess it's good content, but I don't get the point of it, right? Like, why would you say that? Right?
Mersh streams how many hours a week? I mean, sometimes things slip and he's just talking, run out of content. I'm in a bad mood, and this is why I had an argument with my girlfriend. I don't think that's like out of the realm. Some people talk about it. I know, Patrick doesn't really talk about his relationship with his wife, but some do. Or Kevin, we don't hear about what's going on with his wife. But I think it's a normal thing for a guy like, God damn it, I'm in a bad mood. My girl's pissing me off or whatever. I don't think that means he punched her in the face. That it was kind of out of pocket, whatever Moody was saying. So
he said I don't listen to Moody, so
no, from what I guess it looked like Ice Dancer had a black eye, and there was some scuttlebutt that because Mersh hit her or some bullshit that I don't think anybody believed, but the fact that Moody was saying it or whatever was kind of got Mersh's attention.
Yeah, I don't know. I never know. Like, I never know what's going on with Mersh. Like, 1 minute we're friendly and we're getting along, and then the next minute he's attacking me for a pedo protector.
Yeah.
And it's hard to figure it out. But the one thing I do know about him, he does not have a discussion. He has his point, and he's going to remain that way. And there is nothing that you can say that will move him off that one way or the other.
Yeah.
By the way, your trip is already on X. Somebody already clipped it.
I know somebody already tagged.
What up?
Your graceful.
Fall
Yeah.
from the.
Yeah. It's already these fucking animals. It's unbelievable.
I stole that from Joey C too.
Yeah.
I haven't stolen buying. Yeah, I haven't buying. Yeah, I haven't gone into the buying stolen goods from CVS yet, or having pop in the yard, and I'm usually able to get through most of my day without fighting with people. But Joey, he comes across to me as like the white trash guy that like he's just everywhere he goes, a problem follows, you know, and and aside from him just making shit up, he's got to stay on the eviction because they're working it out with the landlord. And Joey's like, I won, I won. No, you didn't win. You're working it out, but the court did not close the case. If you'd won, the court would have terminated the case, right? It would have been settled. So, but,
All right.
and then
Well,
whatever.
I'm,
In any
I'm not
event,
gonna
I am.
involved in your and the future president's beef. I don't want that smoke.
Yeah. I don't want to be on his enemies list.
Right. When
Yeah, he
prosecutes Schmuel.
I'll probably
Congressional
never be
hearing.
able to get on a plane again
Congressional
after Joey
hearing,
C
Schmuel
becomes
Talk.
president.
You're going to be in court as much as Trump was.
He's going to put what do you call it? All right. So last question. Clearwater Chad.
Oh God.
What's up with Clearwater?
Who cares?
I have no idea, dude. I don't know. He pops in some shows sometimes and eats popcorn.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Somebody allegedly doxed him. Is that why he's laying low?
Oh, that's right. John doxed him.
John did.
That's what I heard. I didn't really see anything, but I saw Kevin talking about it one day.
Chris Mack, I've been offered a high-level position in President Catalano's administration. That's frightening, but thank you, Chris. Secretary of
good one.
State or what? It feels to me like Chad is really into this stuff, like his
Secretary
union
hitting all
stuff
bitches.
and his other stuff. And there's the, and I don't know I don't know why he's doing this with Joey, but
Oh, the vice president. Yeah, because he's retarded.
it's a very weird thing. All right. Anyway, Jesse teed up very good concrete shoe joke to Joey on Clowntown. There we go. But when it comes to Joey, if you've been following American Cupcake all these years, it's like every story that Joey has told is just a fraudulent one, And I do love that he never takes responsibility for anything.
Yeah, but all these fuckers lie in the Dabbleverse. All these showrunners, all these content creators, they all lie. So I mean, it's hard to just diss Joey for lying. There's a lot of other things to diss Joey for, but Joey and I have a detente, so now I'm a big supporter and against you, Schmuel.
So you'll only talk shit about Joey on the phone, not on stream.
Right. Or if no, I don't talk shit about him on. Don't do
I'm
that.
kidding.
I don't do that.
Jesus, Panhandler, calm down. All right.
Yeah, that does bother me actually.
All right, guys. I got to wrap it up. So
Yeah, give Josh Petty what he wants. He just wants you in the chat. Give the man what he wants.
Yeah.
Give me
and decline host what they
I've
want.
reached the point where I'm doing like I'm trying to learn how to do this solo shit. So I try to do a few minutes at the beginning and a few minutes at the end. W, thank you so much for coming on. When are we going to see you?
Saturday. Same time, 10 o'clock Pacific.
10 o'clock Pacific, Clown Town. One of the Dabbleverse's better shows. And if you haven't seen
I don't know about that.
if you haven't seen last Saturday, it's worth a watch.
Yeah, last Saturday was pretty interesting.
It was kind of amazing, and there wasn't a lot of, in my mind, there wasn't a lot of just people yelling at each other. There was yelling, but it seemed to go back. It seemed to go back and forth, and I'm not really a Jesse fan. Excuse me. And I don't like him sandbagging Mersh, but I do give Mersh credit for just bailing out instead of sitting there just taking it. So there's that. All right. And Panhandler, how about you?
Whenever Kevin Brennan needs me. No, I don't know. I don't know when I'll be on again. I mean, I keep hoping I'm going to drop dead, and I keep waking up. So who knows? Who knows where I'll be? All right. I appreciate you having me on. Terrible
That waking up in the morning thing's pretty amazing, huh?
The worst part of my day. All right. Later.
You got what? You got to spend the day with yourself?
Because I woke up.
All right, kids. I am here alone for probably about 15 minutes or so. I actually pulled it off. I wanted to do it by 9:45, and I did. All right. Unban Josh Jenny fan. Okay, time to go back to dozens of great comments you missed while talking to the team of tards. They're not a team of tards, and I I need them. I need them. Buck, you're slandering the future president on air. You're not afraid that this will get back to him. No, of course it's gonna. Whether it gets back to him or not, I don't really give a shit. All right. Schmuel believed Mersh could rightfully have beaten Jesse to death. I don't know because I've never seen them actually go at it, but I do know that Jesse's made up shit about Mersh. And that whole Tumblr or whatever thing, there was nothing there. And so I can see why you wouldn't want to discuss it or deal with it. I mean, I do that with some people, but Mersh gets himself into this stuff. So anything else? The only other I had Kevin Brennan, I think, was the last person on my list that I didn't bring up. And as much as I dislike Kevin Brennan, I really don't like to see people getting struck in these streams. And I think that kind of sucked. And I also think that Dan's going full bore into content thievery and all that shit for people who use clips when he uses them all the time seem to me quite disingenuous, as I would say. And let me pull this up because I'm getting all right. Wow. For some reason, the chat stopped a minute ago. So I guess that means I can go home, kids, and then come back to work in the morning like the person I have to be. When it comes to Jesse, look, I don't know enough about him. I'm not really a fan of his. I don't really watch him, but I guess he's got a place. But I think that there's a lot of, along with him, and the old Red Bar stuff. I think a lot of people are, longing for the days when these guys were much more relevant than they are today, and I just don't see him being. I just don't see it anymore. Oh, here he is. Hey, pal, what's up?
I just wanted to piss Josh Denny off.
Oh, just to come back on.
Yep.
Oh, cool. See you later. All right, you're dismissed. My opinion, I do not know how to. I'm not good at getting people to exit, and I've tried different things, um, different ways to do stuff, but uh, I just have to reach the point where I just go, all right, guys, it's been a blast. So there we go. And let's see if we can get in here. I'm trying to get into the stream that we're on, and that's not the one. So that's the reason why I'm having issues with it. Only your most engaged and loyal fan is here. That would be you, Josh. Time to leave. I guess how it is. I'm not leaving, buddy. I'm staying here. It's just that the chat stopped. So it felt like we were done. You guys didn't seem to. You didn't love me no more. And so we'll go there. But I did, for Josh Denny fan, I did put my printer on stream the other night, and Josh was not here. That was very disappointing. And let's go here. I want to do a couple little things. We got Stevie Lou is back. Stevie, you want the link? You can come on and talk shit, but I think I kind of feel like I should get going because I don't want to be like Karmic. My YouTube studio is not allowing me into the current stream, which is sort of interesting. All right, let's just see where we're at. And There we go. And now, all right, cool. Finally, it's back. I guess I was making all those intriguing and poignant comments all show long just for my health. I'll tell you what, we'll go back. Well, because I like you, Josh. We'll go back and we'll look at a few of them. We do get a lot of chats, so it's often hard for me to find them, but we will do what we can do. 50 of you in here, please hit the like button. I would really appreciate it. The show goes up right after I'm done, and so it would be very cool if you guys would comment on that as well. Hit the like button over there, and uh, send Rev the link. It's a little too late for that, and I was gonna have him on earlier, but he was involved with something else. So there we go. We'll have him on up there. Thanks, Schmuel. I want to compare your printer to Rising Star Tristan Bones. It is an HP 9018, maybe. I don't know. It's a BJ's special, which, interestingly enough, has gone up in price a lot since I bought it, which blows me away. And I do think that's it. All right. Any other questions for Schmuel tonight? And I will rock and roll. We're losing viewers quickly. Josh, you say you don't like Panhandler and W and Husey, but they leave and the people leave. So there we go. Oh, I wanted to talk about. So I said about KB with the I don't like him getting what do you call it? I don't like him getting struck, but at the same time, I can't really watch his show anymore. Like, I don't know. I find the Scarlet and Ralph and the craziness just boring. Did Panhandler mute me? I don't think he has the ability to do that, but Terry Nee for 4108. My opinion, you don't have trouble connecting to the printer. No, I do not. It works great. The HP app seems to take care of it. So, and I actually have two of them. I have one at home and one in the office. Bought the same one, so I didn't have to get different ink cartridges, and they just work fine. The scanner is a little shitty, but I have a big old professional scanner in the office that I can use, but it does what we need it to do. Schmuel has more guns than an arsenal. I'm not a gun guy. Just don't like them. You lost viewers because Pot Awful and Mersh went live. You wasted all that time earlier about competing streams by talking to Husey and Panhandler for like one super chat. No, I went earlier because I want to go to bed tonight and I have to drive home from Queens to Jersey. So that's why we do what we do. And we'll be back on Thursday evening, probably at 6, possibly 8. I will inform all of you of that when the time comes. Hoping to have Nas on, but I don't know. I think that since if I have my dates right, I should check. No, I don't. A week before Hackamania, the Thursday and Tuesday before Hackamania, we'll probably spend a bunch of time on that. A vet who doesn't like guns. Yeah, I'm just not a gun guy. If I lived in the fucking woods or something, I probably would have one just for protection. But I don't know. Terry Nee, 4108. I'm thinking about collecting Social Security at 62. The problem with that is, Terry, that you cannot make more than $25,000 in that. So it's better to wait until you're vesting and then take it. In my case, I believe it would be 67. I could be mistaken. Could be 67. I could probably take it earlier, but if I take it at 67, I can make as much as I want, no problems, and the break even would be having to live to 82. But you can go on to AI or wherever, and you can find out what your break even is. Like, how long do you have to live in order to make it worth it? But that is my feeling and current plan. And the only people that I know that take it at 67, because 64 or 62, Jesus Christ, I can't talk. Take it at 62, really need the money. But I think taking it at 62 for me would have been like $1,000 a month, and it's just not enough money because of my work income and stuff. I would have lost more. So Terry Nee, I've been retired since I'm 40. Wow. So again, you do the numbers. The numbers are individual, and there you go. I have a neighbor who's like, I think he might be 68 or 69. He's still not taking it. He retired at 47. So there we go. But he got very lucky. CPA, took a job, I guess, during the .com stuff in a company where he got stock, and then the company was sold for, I don't know, several $billion. And I don't, he 9 or 10 million, I think he got after that. So that's not me. And I'm currently 64, hit 65 in October, and I plan to be out of here, mostly retired at the end of the year. But I do like what I do, so I'll probably continue to do some of that until I'm incapable of doing it. And I'm also selling this place, so they're going to require at least a year for me to work partially, I guess. And I'm going to have a non-compete. So there we go with that. All right. We have now gotten down to 35 viewers. I am bailing out. I am redirecting you to one, Dave Sarah, the employed and happy Dave Sarah. So you guys enjoy your night. Have a blast.